And oh dear goodness, Bryce Anthony's headed up to the top rope. No. Oh my goodness.
Another back rake.
That was a deep one, boy.
Like, I'm thankful, knock on wood, to have come along at this time in our business.
Oh no, Caleb Conley looking for a suplex on this hardwood gym floor. Johnson. And Ellis just sent Cruiser, and Cruiser Lewis has been eliminated.
With the EWF Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Debonair, Derek Drop.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Viral Pro Wrestling's biggest party of the summer, Mike Galino's Summer of Quack. I'm Caleb Stovall, along with my broadcast colleague, the ace of professional wrestling, Des Moines Rashad. Ace, what a night we have here tonight for the fans of VPW.
Absolutely. This is going to be one amazing night of pro wrestling, and I cannot wait.
And it's going to be amazing because the Elite is here. That's right. The fallen angel, Christopher Daniels, is in the house here at Viral Pro Wrestling. So is the likes of Eli Drake and Eva Bates, and so much more going on here at Viral Pro Wrestling. After one of the biggest events in Viral Pro Wrestling history, it's party time. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get to the action.
Said I'd be here on my own. No one used to come out to my shows. Now they waiting line out in the cold. I guess it shows. Said, Mama, I'm a rock star. I'ma drive a sports car. I'ma be on TV. See me on the Forbes chart. Mama, I'm a rock star. Stay up to the moon suites. Get the baddest girls like they do in all the movies. Mama, I'm a rock star, rock star. Mama, I'm a 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 Why do I try? Why do I try? I'm sitting my
Introducing first, he is not local. He has one full Instagram follower, the millennial Chance Rizer.
Well, here he is making his way to the ring right now, Chance Rizer, for our opening contest here, Ace. And we've heard a lot about Chance Rizer. I believe this is his VPW debut, though, here tonight.
Yeah, originally he has a lot to prove tonight. He's here full of vinegar and spite, and I think he's going to make some impact. Can't wait to see it.
We are in for a fun night here, and who knows what we are in for here tonight as well. The Summer of Quack, ladies and gentlemen. feel the energy here in the Warren Road Community Center. We are usually in Thompson, Georgia, but tonight we are here in Augusta, Georgia, and we're about to have some fun in this opening contest.
His opponent from Little 5 Points District in Atlanta, Georgia. He is representing Subculture, Chad Skywalker.
Well, not to be confused with Star Wars, but I have been looking forward to this debut here at Viral Pro Wrestling. Chad Skywalker, one of the most up-and-coming independent guys on the independent scene right now. Ace, I've heard a lot about this guy. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to seeing him debut here.
Oh, absolutely. He's extremely high energy, very talented. Can't wait to see what he shows us here tonight.
He is all about high flight, as you see right there, as a unique way to enter the ring. There, he's all about high energy and high flying. This is going to be a lot of fun, and he's going to need that, especially with who is about to enter in this matchup, the third participant.
And their opponent from Spring Valley, New York, weighing 160 pounds, the Round Point Corino, the Gulino Jaguar, Treehouse Lude.
And you talk about high energy and innovation, you've got to be talking about this man, Ace Treehouse Lee. Just like his brother Saeed Al-Sabah has moves I have never heard of in this sport, Ace.
Oh, absolutely. And what a way to kick off the show. I mean, with these three together in one match, this is going to be absolutely incredible.
This is going to be a fast-paced matchup, no doubt. To kick off here, and you see Treehouse Lee entertaining the fans here at Viral Pro Wrestling, having some fun right now, getting down in the middle of the ring. Ace, you got moves like those?
Well, you know, my moves in the ring were more devastating than that.
Well, yes, that is very true, but I'm sure you love to have some fun every now and then when it came to that.
Oh, I was all about the business.
There you go.
Which these three competitors here better be about it too. They expect to impress the Viral Pro Wrestling crowd here tonight.
Well, hey, you know what? Don't let the dance moves fool you. Treehouse Lee, like I said, has some of the most innovative moves I've ever seen in a wrestling ring. But then again, so does Chad Skywalker and Chance Rizer. And already you hear the VPW fans getting on the case of Chance Rizer.
And now this match is underway. Let's see what happens here tonight.
There's the opening bell to kick off the summer of Quack. It is party time here at Viral Pro Wrestling. We are in for an awesome show here tonight, and we're going to have some fun to kick it off right off the bat here with a triple threat matchup. The first man to score a pinfall wins the matchup or get a submission for that matter as well. And you see a little, I guess, meeting of the minds here or a little bit of disagreement.
Hey, you know, that's the thing about these triple threat matches. There's always a pretty lengthy filling out process.
And look at that.
You know, they're having a little bit of fun at Chance's suspense, but you know what? He's a pretty important person from what I can gather.
Well,
you know,
they're having a little fun with him. It's almost like a little monkey in the middle, but he caught that.
And see, that's what happens, you know.
Sends him off the ropes. Oh, sends Skywalker, though, into Rizer, who goes out on the outside. Now it's Treehouse Lee. Look at that athleticism right there from Treehouse Lee. Big spin wheel kick sends Chad Skywalker all the way out to the floor. Here comes Rizer, though, from behind.
That clubbing blow to the back of the head, that's how you take advantage of a match.
That is how you take advantage, and he is taking advantage. He is in complete control right now as you see a forearm there to the back of Chad Skywalker from Chance Rizer, who just gives him a forearm shot right there, whips him off the ropes. Here comes Skywalker. Oh, nice, a sleeper hold right in front of the ring, and this could be a submission hold right here, but Treehouse Lee stops that with a devastating super kick.
That one was right to the mug. They might want to chill in his teeth.
And Skywalker goes up and around. Look at that maneuver there from Skywalker.
That was like a modified crucifix driver. Very impressive.
Yes, but here's a roll-up. Chance Rizer taking advantage and almost stole a quick victory right there. Skywalker, though. What in the world is this?
Skywalker and Rizer going for a dance?
I don't know. A little bit of do-si-do action. Sends him, though, to the outside. Skywalker, we said he loves to fly. Looks like he's going to fly. Here he comes, off the ropes. And thought better of it. Stopped this momentum and went over and then just kicks Treehouse Lee on the outside there. And then an enziguri kick to Chance Rizer. Skywalker feeling it. Beautiful move over the ropes. Driving the air out of Chance Rizer and sending him all the way to the outside of the floor.
Skywalker, the only one in the ring at the moment. What's he got in mind here?
It's coming! Up and over! Up and over goes Skywalker! And like I said, it's a party here in Augusta, Georgia!
Welcome to Viral Pro Wrestling, Skywalker.
What a move right there, but now he's got to find one of the two to put him in the ring and try to put this match away, Ace.
Absolutely. What you want to do in this type of matchup is isolate one opponent and just work on it.
And here it is. He might have it. 1, 2.
Not quite.
I didn't have enough on Treehouse Lee. Hasn't been weakened enough, but you're right, Ace. That's the type of strategy that you need for this kind of matchup. Find someone and isolate them. And Treehouse Lee up and over there on Skywalker, but Skywalker reverses, goes around. And just an arm wrench now.
Oh, and another dance. You know, I've heard of these types of matches being called three-way dances, but I don't think they mean literally.
Well, hey, if it works for you, it works. As you see, Treehouse Lee, in the world? Well, folks, I can't call it. Some more do-si-do action here. Rizer took advantage of that. Pulls Skywalker down on the mat. Here comes Rizer. Big enziguri to Treehouse Lee.
With a German suplex in the pin with the bridge.
Yeah, and here's the pin. But Skywalker off the top rope. Broke up that pin. Oh, my goodness, Ace.
All three men right now are reeling. That was an amazing sequence we just witnessed.
And that is the difficulty of triple threat matches, Ace.
You got to have eyes in the back of your head.
Skywalker, though, feeling it from the VPW fans.
Making it back to his feet.
Got him in a fireman's carry, but Rizer stops that.
He's got other plans in mind.
Rizer now. Looked like he was going. Treehouse Lee blocked that. Here he comes off the rope. Big drop kick from Treehouse. And Treehouse at Rizer now, going at it in the corner. Skywalker trying to regain. Look at this maneuver by Treehouse Lee. Showing off his moves. Jumps off the rope. Beautiful move there from Treehouse Lee.
There's a modified senton there off the middle rope. Very impressive.
And again, it's so hard to call his moves because, like I said, you've never seen these types of moves before in a wrestling ring.
They are innovative, but innovation doesn't exactly win matches.
No, it doesn't as Skywalker ran into the ropes and Treehouse Lee went a little worse for wear there, Ace.
How's that for innovation for you? Chad Skywalker definitely taking advantage of the situation at hand. Cannot be mad at that.
And here comes Skywalker. Up and over. Treehouse blocked it. But tried to block that enziguri kick and didn't block that one. Skywalker got him. Now Skywalker want to roll through.
The middle.
Fireman's carry. Got him up on his shoulders. Away slam. And now Chance Rizer throws Skywalker to the outside, but not on the floor. What does Skywalker have in mind here? Double stomp from the ropes.
My goodness.
What innovation from Chad Skywalker. And another double stop straight to the midsection of Chance Rizer.
If Rizer didn't need a chiropractor before, he does now.
All right. Skywalker, look at that leaping ability. Oh my goodness, but landed on his feet. But
Chance Rizer taking advantage.
Backdrop into the turnbuckle. Now, tornado DDT.
DDT with authority. There's an exclamation point at the end of that one.
Yeah, beautiful tornado DDT, but look at that. A jumping Hurricane Rana from Treehouse Lee. The action, like we said, so fast-paced in this opening contest. Treehouse up on top. Here it comes.
Oh!
A spinning flash on the top. Got him. He got him. Treehouse Lee got him.
By the skin of his teeth, Treehouse Lee wins this one.
The action's so fast it makes you tongue-tied, but Treehouse Lee put an end to it with that spinning splash off of the top rope, and Treehouse Lee is your winner in this opening contest, Ace.
You know, I gotta be honest, I didn't have him as my favorite to win this one, but how impressive was Treehouse, and with that modified spinning splash from the top rope, that was definitely something innovative.
What a matchup to open up the summer of Quack here in Augusta, Georgia at the Warren Road Community Center for Viral Pro Wrestling. And Treehouse Lee showing some respect to his opponent.
But you have to give it up, though, for Chance Rizer as well, though. He was also extremely impressive, I thought.
Hey, you got to give it up to Chad Skywalker as well, then. Ace, he was very impressive. He had most of this matchup, but Treehouse Lee was able to come away with the victory, saw the opening, and took it. Your winner, Treehouse Lee.
Did you all enjoy our opening contest today? So I've yet to properly introduce myself, so allow myself to introduce myself. I am Dave Foster. I'm your ring announcer for the evening. It is a pleasure to be here. So great to see you. Yeah, Dave, there we go. There's somebody. Before we continue on with our amazing evening, I do want to tell you that we have a $5 raffle tonight over at the concession stand. So when you're buying soda, food, knickknacks, Viral Pro Wrestling shirts, DVDs, please contribute to our $5 raffle. We are raffling off some cool stuff, which I'll show you throughout the night. So please buy a raffle ticket. Now, this place is missing something, right? Who are you all here to see? I think we have a pretty good indication of who you all are here to see. So, without further ado, let me introduce to you the guest of honor, Mikey Galino.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not Mikey Galino.
Now this has been working out.
No, that is Joshua Cutshaw. And he is a part of the former team called the Monster Squad that, yes, Mikey Galino helped manage. But what is he doing here right now?
That's a very good question. Hopefully he can shed some light on the situation.
Question. Oh man, you're so tall. Mikey, you got so tall. No, Is this Mikey Galino?
I think that's very obvious.
Okay, give it up for the creator, everybody. But hey, I'm gonna try something. Okay, stop me if it's don't stop me. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, let's try this again. Mikey Galino.
Here we go, round 2, Ace.
Oh, now wait a minute.
That music seems very familiar. Well, you want to talk about a guest of honor? There she is. That's definitely not Gulino. That is Miss Leva Bates.
I think you're right on this one. That is definitely not Mikey Galino either.
Not unless a few modifications have happened to him.
There had to be quite a few. But this is reminiscent of his time as the Gulino family. But once again, I'm not sure what exactly is going on here right now.
Well, we know Leva Bates loves to play dress up from time to time.
How are you? Mikey, everybody. You're not Mikey either. I mean, I don't want to be out of line, but neither of you are. All right, hey, I'm going to try 3 times the charm, please. Hey, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mikey Galino!
Ace, will the real Mikey please stand up? Well, there he is!
I think we found a winner.
There's the man himself, Mikey Galino! Throwing a party here, Byron. Listen to him here in Augusta!
Viral Pro Wrestling is on their feet right now for Mikey Galino, the real Mikey Galino. Coach Mikey.
Listen to him here, Ace. They are having fun here at Viral Pro Wrestling, and that is what it's all about. Viral Pro Wrestling, each and every time you come out to a VPW event, you have some fun, and you get to hang out with the stars such as Mikey Galino. Ace, I'm going to get you an outfit like that for Christmas.
You know, please don't.
Is this what we call the meeting of the minds now, Ace?
Something like that.
And Cutshell takes off his jacket. Wait.
And he is out of there.
Yeah, he just ran. I have no idea what he just went to the back for. No telling with him.
Before I hand the microphone, Mikey. We all appreciate you. We appreciate him, right, Mikey? We appreciate him. So, people got together and they wanted to give you something special. So, if you could please turn to the Tron for a very special gift for Mikey.
A special gift, Ace.
Are we serious right now? idea what you're talking about. Absolutely not. This is an original piece.
Little kid, wasn't I? I was a kid. Not my birthday. Guys,
That's about a few months off.
Hogan.
Oh, don't encourage
Let
him.
me tell you something, dude. Guys, from the bottom of my heart, and thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight. Thank you, guys. I've been doing this since 2012, and it started at a little promotion called Flatline Pro Wrestling.
Ace, you wouldn't know anything about that promotion, would you?
I think I've heard of it.
And if it wasn't for all of you in this front row of my friends and family, I don't deserve any of this. But with that being said, they had contacted me and said, we want to do a show in your honor. And I said, hell yeah, let's do it. We put together the best card that we could possibly put together for each and every one of you, with people like the Gymnasty boys, like Christopher Daniels, Drake, JT Dunn, and my boys, even though they're arguing, I'll see what's going on, the Ugly Ducklings. So with that being said, I just want to come out here and thank all of you. And a special shout out, I don't know where you guys are, but my friends that came to see me at the Bull Evil, and they wanted me to congratulate them in front of all you. They came second place in the bowling Special Olympics, so wherever you guys are, there he is right there, everybody. There's the man right there. That being said, you guys have fun, take care of each other, and scream as loud as you can. And that's one word for me screaming, and that word is Quack.
Said it is a party here tonight, and they're quacking loud here at Viral Pro Wrestling, Ace.
I suppose the quackening has begun.
Why don't you get into the quacking spirit?
You know, I'm starting to think that maybe I should have stayed home today.
Oh, you could. You had a special invite.
I don't know how much more of Coach Mikey one can handle in one single day.
How lovely is that man? He's all right. He's all right. This bowling contest is scheduled for one fall.
17, now we're charging 17. One king, yeah, it's the brain of million. All king in that thing, in the middle lane. Did some things for my, which I can't explain.
Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., weighing 202 pounds, he is Captain Owen.
It's now time to get down to some business here, Ace, because the unknown is here. The Outbreak Champion, Owen Knight, in tow with James Caleb Kitchens.
The only two-time Outbreak Champion.
That's right. Owen Knight captured that belt from Sean Legacy with the help of what they are now calling themselves the Unknown. We found that out at Infection 4, and they right now might own Viral Pro Wrestling because they own every single belt that Viral has.
That's what happens when you gather the best together.
And they do have the best, and you're looking at one of them right there, Owen Knight, one of the top superstars in wrestling today.
From Striker, Pennsylvania, weighing 250 pounds, he is the something for hire, the Mat Wrestling Machine. He is wrestling
Well, here's a guy making his VPW debut here tonight. Tim Dunst is in the house here at Viral Pro Wrestling, and what a debut he's going to have to make here against Owen Knight.
Absolutely. Even though this is a non-title matchup, he has an incredible opportunity at hand here.
That's right. The Viral Pro Wrestling Outbreak Championship is not on the line in this matchup. This was one of the first matches, I believe, that was announced on Facebook as well for this event here tonight.
And let me tell you, Tim Dunst better bring his fighting game today because he's going to need everything he has if he expects to beat Owen Knight here tonight.
What a debut, too, for you to make here. You got to go up against the Outbreak Champion, Owen Knight. But what if he was to defeat the Outbreak Champion, Ace? Would that put him in line for the belt?
They would put him in the runnings, I would assume, most definitely.
And your referee for this contest, Mr. Ray Boring, rings the bell to start this one-on-one contest here at the Summer of Quack. And if you would like to follow VPW and all of the match announcements that they have for upcoming events, visit VPW on Facebook at Viral Pro Wrestling, and also as well follow on Twitter, hashtag VPW_ViralPro. All right.
Right here we have the two men going at it back and forth with a little bit of chain wrestling here.
And beautiful chain wrestling to start off this matchup. And there you see the working team captain, Owen Knight, the Outbreak Champion. And you see Tim Dunst. Look at that. Beautiful go under there. And a nice headlock takeover, but he's way too close to the ropes. He's going to have to break that. And he does so immediately.
Now it's no time to showboat or boast. Now it's time to go to work if he expects to beat the working team captain.
And you know, I've got to agree with you on that one, Ace. This is someone that you don't want to take your time with. You want to put Owen Knight as fast as you can away because he certainly will do that if you let him.
Absolutely. Owen Knight is one of the most clever minds in the wrestling business today. He can find a way to get a pinfall out of any situation.
And let's not forget about a clever mind on the outside helping him as well in James Caleb Kitchens. All right, both men lock up now.
And a test of strength, and Owen Knight, I don't think is quite going to win that one.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give the strength advantage there to Tim Dunst because Owen Knight, well, you see right there, a snapmare and a kick right straight to the back. Beautiful by Owen Knight.
Absolutely, just like that. He's that quick.
And fixing something there with his boot, taking his time now on Tim. And what a chop there by Dunn. Oh, and another chop. echoing all throughout here, the Warren Road Community Center. And Dunst now to the other side.
Oh, Donst is lighting him up like a Christmas tree right now with those chops.
Lining the chest of the working team captain. And he asks the crowd to be quiet. Oh, a little purple nurple there, Ace.
That is unsportsmanlike behavior.
Well, hey, it was effective, but Owen Knight reverses into the turnbuckle. Owen Knight trying to get his bear up and over. And look at this. Look at the strength of power, belly to belly to the inside. And almost picked up a quick victory there on Owen Knight. What strength and power there from Tim Dunst.
Absolutely. He's showing a little bit now that he can actually go with the champ here.
Oh, and another chop to the working team captain, who has not been able to get out of the gates ever since Dunst has gone this offensive. And now, rigging him across the ropes.
The referee needs to get on that because that is an illegal maneuver.
And now, whipping to the rope. Oh, and a big knee to the... No, actually, Dunst reversed it. Goes behind him now. Owen Knight, a little bit too quick for him. Oh, they go over to the outside. Dunst fired up here in his debut here at Viral Pro Wrestling. Both men go to the outside.
Throwing caution to the wind just to get the upper hand on the champ.
And now turning his attention. Now this could be a mistake. That's the advantage that Owen Knight has above everyone is James Caleb Kitchens on the outside.
Well, now, to be completely fair here, James has done absolutely nothing in this matchup so far.
He has, and you're right.
If Donst wants to divert his attention to James, that's on him.
And right now, he's listening to the VPW. Well, you talked about he hasn't gotten involved. He just got involved right there.
Well, we don't
grabbing the leg, and look out!
That back suplex, that back drop right onto the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah, that might have broken the back of Tim Dunst. What a move that was by Owen Knight, who took advantage of the distraction by James Kitchens.
Let me tell you, the wins of this match have definitely changed directions now.
Well, that is, again, the advantage of having someone like Kitchens on the outside. As you see, Owen Knight now going to work on the challenger.
Those vicious clubs to the back.
Oh, and rams him right into the ring post, does Owen Knight. Owen Knight now in complete control, now on the outside.
Absolutely.
Another clumsy blow to the back there of Dunst. And now he's going to ram him face first into the turnbuckle. Once again, Owen Knight in complete control now.
Yeah, this is all in his favor at this point. Owen Knight is firmly in control. All he has to do now is get him back in the ring and pin him.
Oh, that's what he's attempting to do. He rolls him into the ring there, and now Owen Knight. Here he goes. He's going for the pin. Is this enough? No, not even a 2 count, just a 1 count there on Tim Dunst.
You got to believe that was just instinct on Tim Dunst's part. But sometimes you got to let instincts go to the side and think about what's best for your career.
And a big clothesline to the back of Tim Dunst, who didn't even see it. Couldn't even brace for impact on that one. Owen Knight, he's going to try it right here. No, he only got a 2 count, says referee Ray Boring.
Tim Dunst kicking out again, trying to fight back with that vicious blow to the face.
And right now, Owen Knight just sideswiped him there. Now, here comes Knight. Oh, big shot there in the ropes. Draped him over. Here's the cover. Only a 2 count still, says referee Ray Boring.
You know, with your neck draped across the ropes, that can really injure the throat, making it hard for you to breathe. If Owen Knight can do that, then absolutely he has this match in the bag.
We hear the BPW fans trying to get behind Dunst. Owen Knight, though, takes him over. Beautiful snap suplex there from Owen Knight, showing his strength and power. Don't let Owen Knight's size fool you, too. He can go with the best of them.
Absolutely, and now the champ is going up top. Wonder what he has in mind here.
Well, he's going up top. I think he's going for an elbow drop. That's what he likes to do, but Donst gets up. He's a little bit too fast here. This looks like a superplex. Here it is. Superplex. I think the ring just shook, Ace. What a superplex from the top there.
My gosh, that'll break a back right there. Absolutely. James is like he's a little concerned for Owen Knight at the moment, and I don't blame him.
Well, he should be, because both men right now are down. Dunn's trying to get to his feet, rolls to the outside, and Owen Knight trying to make it back to his feet.
The title may not be on the line, but reputation always is. Owen Knight has to find a way to pull this one out.
And again, you know, if Dunst gets the pinfall on Owen Knight, could that put him in title contingent? It'd at least put him in the conversation for it, wouldn't it, Ace?
You know, you might be right, if he can pick up a pinfall, that is.
Well, he's going to do his best as Owen Knight. Look at this. Oh. Look at that. A beautiful suicide dive to the outside. He changed directions at the last minute, Ace.
My goodness. Once again, throwing his own body at Owen Knight as a weapon, just trying to do whatever he can.
And now what's he got in mind here? Oh. Big forearm off of the apron there.
Let me tell you, it doesn't have to be pretty if it's effective.
And it was very effective. It knocked Owen Knight straight off his feet. And remember, we don't have any pads on out there, Ace. That is straight gym floor, so there's extra bounce in that gym floor.
I can testify that feels a tremendous amount of pain every time you hit.
And speaking of pain, what a bulldozer that was from Tim Dunn. He's got him up on the... Oh! Drop the knee straight into the back. Here's the cover. No! Almost pinned. The Outbreak champion did Tim Dunn, but Owen Knight got the shoulder up.
That was about 2 3/4 pinfall there.
Both men pulling out all the stops here to gain the victory. That's what it's all about here at Viral Pro Wrestling. Bring your best. And Dunst feeling it from the VPW fans. He might have this matchup in hand here.
Oh, but no.
Owen Knight blocked it though. A super kick. Combination. A roll up.
And a roll up again.
Package and almost picked up a 3 count. Owen Knight with a super kick. Roll through.
Oh, breaker to follow up.
The knees up into the jaw. Here's the cover. No.
Still not quite enough to put Tim Donst away.
What a match these two are having here at the Summer of Quack, Ace.
I gotta be honest, I don't know if Owen Knight came prepared for this type of competition for tonight.
I think it shows. I think he was expecting, being that this was Dunst's debut, he was expecting this would be easy and it being a non-title matchup, but Owen Knight is in a fight right now. And he's got signed up a super kick while Dunst is on his knee. And Dunst, defiant, spits on Owen Knight.
That may be the last thing he ever gets to spit. Oh, and another super kick.
Yeah, and he took him out with that super kick.
This has to be it.
He's got to be out. No, he got the shoulder up.
My goodness.
What heart and determination Dunst is showing in his debut here at Viral Pro. But the working team captain up on top. Oh, splash to the back. That's gotta do it. 2, no. Almost a 3 count there. How did Dunst kick out of that, Ace?
I'm starting to think that Tim Dunst has no off switch, that you're going to have to kill this man in order to beat him.
That might be what you have to do because Owen Knight has pulled out all that he can pull out. Jumping from the top of frog splash to the back, but it wasn't enough to keep Dunst down. And now the two men in the center of the ring. Oh, look at this, Ace. They're fighting on their knees.
Oh, no. Back and forth, clubbing blows, exchanging between one another.
Dunst fires with a forearm shot that knocked Owen Knight down to the canvas. Owen Knight back up now. Gives one of his own. Dunst with a response. Another one. Here comes Dunst off the ropes. Nope, Owen Knight ducked him. And he's got a stunner! A stunner right in the middle of the ring!
I believe it's about 316 right now.
Well, that might be, but Dunst reverses it! And a cutter! A cutter out of nowhere!
Somehow, Tim Dunst has made his way back into this matchup. And what's this is setting up for a power bomb? Oh, no.
Nobody lost control of him. Knight slipped through. Here's a roll up again.
Owen Knight with the pinfall again.
And now both men trading pins right now. Who's going to get the upper hand? Does Dunn have? No.
Oh my goodness. What a back and
Took his head off with a clothesline. Turned him inside out. No.
Not quite.
Oh my goodness, both men are pulling out everything in this matchup. And now what's he got in mind here? Is that a Rings of Saturdays?
That is, and Owen Knight may be forced to tap here unless he can make it to that rope.
Owen Knight, the working team captain, the Viral Pro Wrestling Outbreak Champion. He's about to tap on James Kitchens.
We don't know that. We don't know if he's going to tap or not.
He was about to tap. Are you kidding me? James put his hand in the middle and stopped it.
We don't know exactly what Owen was about to do there. I don't think he's going to tap.
It's safe to say he was about to tap, but Owen Knight, TKO! TKO on Donst. 1, 2, got him.
And that is all she wrote. Owen Knight, the Outbreak Champion.
Yeah, we'll give a huge assist, though, to James Caleb Kitchens, who stopped Owen Knight from tapping out there.
Well, you know, we'll have to run the tapes back on that one, but regardless of what kind of input you think happened there, Owen Knight wins this match.
Owen Knight is the victor. But what a debut. You have to give it up for Tim Dunst in his debut of Viral Pro Wrestling.
You know, absolutely. He put forth a big effort there in a really big way. You got to be impressed with him. Absolutely.
And came very close to pinning the Outbreak Champion, but it was not to be on this night. The working team captain gave this work to Tim Dunst, and he walks out still the Viral Pro Wrestling Outbreak Champion and still part of the unknown.
I know a lot of go hate to see this. Yeah, I'm gonna shake see this. I never fall for what I stand for. This shit up in there, though. We can let it play down, got a night, cuz. I said, yeah, I'm not gonna finish shots. You was poppin', you can't drop no more. You don't can't do the right, so many color drops. Any motherfucker, you can't drop no more. Put some chain on your head, damn like.
Tonight.
Well, Mikey Galino went back and had a wardrobe change. He also had a blast from the past.
The Monster Squad is back.
That seems to be what it is. The creator, Mikey Galino, leading the unpredictable, the insane Joshua Cutshaw, and self-to-destruct Billy Brash. And they are here, back at Viral Pro Wrestling. And the last time we saw Billy Brash, Ace, he was in the tournament for the Garden City Grappling tournament that we had here, Ace.
That's correct.
But what are the Monster Squad doing here right now?
Wherever they go, destruction is surely to follow.
You wouldn't know anything about this team, would you, there, Ace?
You know, once
you
again,
haven't had a run-in or anything with them?
You know, not that I can recall. Leave it at that.
Not that you can recall.
Yeah, Valentine's Day, we had Easter, 4th of July. Halloween, yeah, give it up! I'm for it. I like it, folks, I really do. Do you want an autograph?
I think we want the same thing that every person here wants, and that's for you to shut the hell up and get in the back.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
If you don't mind, we got a little bit of wrestling to do. Please and thank you.
Well, the Monster Squad letting Nature Boy.
That interruption, I'm gonna look.
And of course, we know the Monster Squad is a very humble group, aren't they, Ace?
I don't know if that's the exact wording I would use, but we'll leave it at that.
Well, Nature Boy Paul Lee.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Doc? Yeah. Jimmy Craig didn't do a thing for you, man.
Paul Lee, I should say, humbling himself to the VPW fans here. What an interesting turn of events here at Viral Pro, and now what, Ace?
That was a great special appearance from Paul Lee.
Having some fun here at Viral Pro Wrestling. Here's a man who is making his in-ring debut here at VPW, Mr. Cody Fluffman, Ace.
Absolutely, Fluffman making his debut here at VPW tonight.
Should say making his official debut. We saw him at Infection come to help his friend Sean Legacy, and now he's here, and look at him getting down.
You know, he's still really new, still really wet behind the ears, but oh no.
Well, I tell you, Ace, I'm actually surprised to see this man walking after a hellacious battle with Wade Adams at our last event, Infection 4. Folks, if you haven't seen it, go to SOS Custom Wrestling Network to view the match in its entirety. The unsanctioned matchup between Wade Adams and James Johnson. It was a hellacious fight, Ace.
That was an incredible matchup where both men put their bodies on the line. And you got to wonder if he's...
And look at this, what in the world? We're showering gifts here at VPW, and referee Chris Wiggins is getting hit with candy. We're having way too much fun here at Viral Pro Wrestling, Ace.
You picked the worst flavor Laffy Taffy in the entire world.
Well, that's one for debate, I guess.
Oh, was that banana?
I don't know what it is. I can't tell. Here, someone go get me one, and I'll let you know. What? I could use some candy.
I don't even know where to begin. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the creator, Mikey Galino. Also accompanied to the ring, this is making sense. Accompanied to the ring also by Cooter the Shooter Shaw. You do the second time, I'll read the words you wrote. He's also accompanied to the ring by everyone's favorite hero, Cyclone Cutshaw. What is happening? And he's also accompanied to the ring by Mr. Amazing Ross Vegas. The team of the real Joshua Cutshaw, and built to self-destruct Billy Brash, the Monster Squad!
I have no idea what Cutshaw is seeing in his mind, and quite frankly, Ace, I don't want to know.
And their opponents, weighing in at a whole lot of love, from Spanky Town, USA, the tie guy, James Johnson, and he's not here for a long time, he's here for a good time, Fluffman!
And almost choking on something there, Ace. This is going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
You've got a guy who's all about peace and love, and then you've got Fluffman, who is all about, well, fluff. And then you've got the Monster Squad, who, do we really need to say any more about that? The name says it.
You know, I'm almost inclined to say that this is probably going to be the most bizarre match of the night, but that's probably not even true.
Yeah, who knows what we're still in for here at the Summer of Quack, and good luck to referee Chris Wiggins, who's going to have to keep control of this action here as you see
Well, let me ask you,
the bell.
What is in that cup that Fluffman has?
I don't know if I want to know the answer, to be quite honest. I mean, is it like a red Solo cup? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, enough of that.
And, well, Billy Brash is about, I guess, I think we're about to have a toast here. Might as well. And it is a party here, Ace. It's the Summer of Quack, so why not?
This is supposed to be a wrestling event, not a party.
Yep, there's a toast for you there.
They did ring the bell, right? I mean, yeah.
And then, there's the shot from self-destruct Billy Brash, who will have none of that.
Boy, that'll rattle your brain right there.
And he just whips Fluffman into the ropes. Oh, look at that, Fluffman using that weight of his to his advantage. And here comes Fluffman. Well, I'm not going to say a beautiful cartwheel, but it was a cartwheel nonetheless.
It worked, and
here it is.
Big scoop slam by beautiful Fluffman.
Beautiful suplex. Big elbow drop. Here's a cover. He might have it. No, not even close.
Not quite. It's going to take a little bit more than that to put away Billy Brash.
Billy Brash, one of the top wrestlers on the independent scene, recently spent time at the New Japan Dojo, Ace.
With good reason.
And now, look at that athleticism from Billy Brash. Caught Fluffman off guard. Charges at him, but Brash hits him. And goes up and over on those ropes. Go behind. Oh, a big shot. Just a straight punch to the face. Snap. Suplex. Muscle him over. Here's the cover.
Now
almost got Fluffman on that one. Had to muscle Fluffman over, but that just goes to show you the strength and power of self-to-destruct Billy Brash. And then here comes Mr. Crazy.
Well, now see, I don't think that's a very nice thing to say.
Okay,
Joshua Cutshaw, all right.
Hey, they take pride in it. I'm just stating the facts. I mean, anyone who comes out with a cage over their head, you got to think probably not all there.
There could be a logical reason behind that.
Says that to the other two people he saw in this matchup already. And Cutshaw, though, showing he can have I guess a little bit of fun. And now mocking Fluffman, who Fluffman, like we said, this is his in-ring debut here at Viral Pro Wrestling. Of course, he's been training over at Palmetto Academy, a great school to go to.
Is Cutshaw teaching Fluffman how to strut?
Well, he was, but then he just stomped on the feet, and I don't know if he broke his nose or what, but he hit him straight in the face, and then goes and tags James Johnson.
Right into a backhand chop.
And another one to boot. And a third chop that takes Johnson off his feet again. Cutshaw now just strutting around the ring. Might be a little bit too relaxed, Ace.
Possibly.
As a duck under there from Johnson, who comes with a forearm of his own, trying to knock the big man off his feet. Kick to the midsection. Now kick to the face. Another forearm, and it just grazes Cutshaw. It has not knocked him down. And that just fired him up. That just pissed him off. And now he's going to grab Johnson by the hair and just slammed him face first into the canvas.
Johnson was looking for a tag there, but Cutshaw said, well, not today.
And Cutshaw now is in complete control of this matchup. Now takes Johnson over. And
big backbreaker there.
Yeah, backbreaker.
The boot to the face.
Good double team maneuver there, but not enough to put Johnson away, says referee Chris Wiggins. And now self-destruct Billy Brash. Like I said, a man who has spent time in the New Japan dojo. Ace, you can't learn anything from that place, right?
Nothing I can think of.
Some of the most intense training, some of the most intense wrestling training you'll ever receive in your life is from the New Japan dojo, and that is why Billy Brash has taken his game to a whole nother level, wouldn't you say, Ace?
Absolutely. Some of the best wrestlers in the world have come out of that dojo. And right now, that is partially part of the reason why the Monster Squad is firmly in control. James Johnson just doesn't have an answer.
Well, he just got whipped off the ropes, and then he got clotheslined by Cutshaw. Like I said, I know Johnson and Fluffman like to have a lot of fun starting off, but I don't know if that's that. I don't know if this is the team that you really want to do that with, Ace.
Absolutely not.
And the Monster Squad with Coach Mikey. I don't even know if I could call him coach at this point, actually. I think he's just Mike Galino now, the leader of the Monster Squad. And right now, Johnson, I believe, has Cutshaw in trouble. What in the world is going on here?
He stunned him with that big jawbreaker, but now it looks like Cutshaw is, he's coming back.
I can't tell if he actually likes that, Ace. That's scary to think about if you think of it. And just a poke to the eyes. A straight poke to the eyes of James Johnson, and now just wailing away on him. And here comes Fluffman. Now both of them, both members now just getting wailed by Cutshaw. Winds up.
Rolling the dice.
And they blocked it. They blocked it. And look at that double team from Fluffman and Johnson. A whole lot of love they call themselves, and only got a 2 count on Cutshaw. Right now, Johnson and Fluffman working together well, though, as a team. I believe this is the first time that they have ever teamed together. And Johnson now goes up and under, and look at that move by Fluffman.
Look at that. Followed up with a cutter.
Learning a few tricks there. Here's the cover. Here's the count. No, only a 1 count. Mikey Galino is up on the apron. Galino distracted him and then gets punched off the apron for his troubles. And Fluffman needs to turn around, and he does, and he nails Billy Brash in the process. Fluffman now.
Fluffman is actually in control of this thing. Somehow, they have turned this around in their favor.
Yeah, they've turned it around in a big way. They are in complete control. Here comes a whole lot of love. Whips Cutshaw off the ropes. Cutshaw, though, ducks under. Stopped his momentum there. Johnson goes to the outside. Here comes Fluffman, but a big back elbow to Fluffman stunned him. Cutshaw now in the center of the ring. Looks like
mine here.
I don't know. I think he's gonna fly. I don't think Cutshaw's not known for flying, but he's going to here. Here he comes. What in the hell?
Well, he stopped himself, obviously.
Are you sure he stopped?
I told you about that.
Are you sure he stopped himself, Ace, or are you sure something else didn't stop him? And he just, something pulled him out of the way, and Fluffman went charging at him, but missed. Here comes Cutshaw. Suicide dive to the outside on a whole lot of love.
taking the men over the guardrails with that one.
Yeah, well, Gulino helped push them over. And now, self-destruct Billy Brash. There's a reason he's called this, and it looks like he's gonna fly. Here comes Insanity flying at you here. Here it comes. Up and over. Up and over goes self-destruct. Takes them all out. Listen to him here at Viral Pro.
Bruised and battered bodies are everywhere right now as they try to get James Johnson and Fluffman back into the ring.
Yeah, they've still got to get one of them in there. I believe Johnson is the legal man, or is it Fluffman?
At this point, it's hard to tell. All the action going everywhere.
But right now, I believe it's Johnson. Johnson's the one in the ring. Oh my goodness, look at the power of Cutshaw. Just took him over. And here comes Brash. Ramming him in the turnbuckle there. Brash, slingshot cutter on Johnson.
This could be it.
1, 2, no! I believe he also had the tights, but it wasn't enough still to put Johnson away. Man, what action we are seeing here, Ace.
This has been highly impressive, actually from both teams. I actually didn't expect Fluffman and,
well, speaking of impressive, here comes Fluffman, using his weight to his advantage. Johnson with a forearm and this
big boot in the corner to Brash.
And now they take Brash over. Belly to belly! Belly to belly from Johnson! If they could have him here!
The senton!
Cannonball roll! Here's the cover! Here's the cover! Johnson's the legal man! No!
Not today. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think that James Johnson and Fluffman might actually be able to pull this one off.
Well, they're doing a damn good job as a first ever team here against the Monster Squad. They've almost had the Monster Squad on a couple of occasions, but here comes Self-Destruct. Back at it. No. Pop up and a big headbutt there to Brash. Here comes Johnson off the ropes. Fireman's carry. Oh, he hit Fluffman in the head. Big move there from Brash. What's he got here? He's choking. He's got Johnson in a sleeper, but here comes Fluffman again.
With that rolling cannonball.
And Fluffman and Johnson there having a little miscommunication, I guess. But Fluffman back on the offensive attack.
Trying to keep this match alive for his team right now.
Yeah, but Billy Brash moved out of the way and a big shot there from Brash. Here it comes, off the ropes.
Missed with the boot.
Yeah, he missed with the boot. Almost had it rolled up. Johnson. Look at that move from Johnson. Here comes Fluffman. Bulldog! Bulldog spiked him. He spiked him in the ring. Here's the cover. 1, 2, upset. No, Cutshaw breaks it up in time.
Just in the nick of time, Cutshaw comes alive and saves the matchup.
And I can't tell if Cutshaw is talking to Brash or if he's talking to someone else there, Ace. But right now, he's got Fluffman and Johnson, but they block it. They chop him, but that just woke the big man up. Oh, and speaking of chopped, a double chop took them both down.
Big clothesline and another.
Clothesline for both of them. Here comes Cutshaw. Cutshaw now. It's just a monster in the ring.
Buy one, get one free today.
Here he comes. Spine Buster! Sit down, Spine Buster! He's not the legal man. Fluffman is not the legal man. Johnson is. Good call there from referee Riggins. Johnson, the legal man. Now Cutshaw.
Big knee and another big knee.
Yeah, big knee from the Monster Squad. Here's a sit-out choke slam. 1, 2, got him.
And the Monster Squad takes this one home.
The Monster Squad returns here to Viral Pro Wrestling here tonight at the Summer of Quack, and they show Ace why they were one of the most dominant forces here in Viral Pro Wrestling history, and you just saw it right there.
Absolutely.
But you gotta give it though, Ace. You gotta give it up for James Johnson and Cody Fluffman. And you see some respect here shown from the Viral Pro Wrestling audience to the Monster Squad.
The Monster Squad had a hard-fought victory tonight, but they pulled it off. But also, I guess you got to give it up to Fluffman and James Johnston. I didn't expect them to put up that kind of a fight.
It was a hell of a matchup and it was a hell of an effort, but they came up short to one of the most dominant factions in VPW history. And there you see him, the creator, the host of tonight, the Summer of Quack, Mike Galino. Or not Coach Mikey at this instance, but you see him laying down the shirt. One last round for the Monster Squad here at Viral Pro Wrestling, and they are victorious. Mike Galino, Self-to-Destruct Billy Brash, and Cyclone Cutshaw standing tall.
We all have a good time with us tonight.
Well, before he can get it out, he's going to get interrupted. It's Dave Foster, because here comes the unknown.
One of the most impressive factions I've seen in recent history.
There you see the Outbreak Champion, Owen, and there she is, the Dream Girl Ellie, which means not far behind her, there they are, the brand new Viral Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Blanco Loco and Joey Osborne, the international superstars, and then of course, the man himself, the Viral Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the revolutionary Darius Lockhart.
All the titles and most of the talent.
I was about to say, Ace, look at this array of talent that James Caleb Kitchens has assembled here. The international superstars, of course, captured the VPW Tag Team Champions at our last event, Infection 4, in a 4-way ladder matchup that is worth going out of your way to check out on SOS Custom Wrestling Network. Dream Girl Ellie picked up the victory on Casey Lennox, and then of course Owen Knight retained the Outbreak Champion, and the revolutionary Darius Lockhart retained the VPW Championship.
I want to introduce to you the most honorable man I know, the revolutionary Viral Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Darius Lockhart.
I never in my life thought I would hear people booing the revolutionary. That's exactly what you're hearing here from the VPW fans.
They don't understand the vision.
I am the revolutionary Darius Lockhart, and I am your VPW heavyweight champion. And unfortunately, as of late, you all have been victims of propaganda.
Agreed.
That states that I'm not for you, that somehow I am a seller. I'm here to tell you that couldn't be further from the truth.
I am still a man of the people. I am still your revolutionary. I am the one that's on the right side of history. So listen up when I tell you this. You want to talk about revolutions, let's talk about tonight. Let's talk about the man that has revolutionized wrestling, Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels has done everything you can possibly do in this business, including inspire the youth. Hell, in 2010, I was 14 years old and I met Christopher Daniels at a Ring of Honor show. I had a sign that said future world champion Darius Lockhart. After the show, Christopher Daniels signed the poster, looked up at me, and he said, kid, I'll see you in there one day. And now here we are, world champion.
Well, you got to give it to him on that one.
Incredible story.
But the thing is, the difference is, 10 years later, Christopher Daniels, I don't need your cosign. I damn sure don't need your validation. I am tired of old men, the old guard, telling me yes or no, whether it's my time or not. I make my own path. So brother, let me tell you this. Tonight, you can't do a damn thing for me, but get out of my way. I'm going to make sure you do that right here in the middle of this ring as I raise this title high. And I'm going to continue to be free. I'm going to continue to be on the right side of history. And I'm going to continue to be a revolutionary.
Incredible.
Well, you heard it there. You hear it there from our Viral Pro Wrestling champion. And again, look at that shot. The array of talent that is in that ring right now.
The unknown is at this point unanimous with unbeatable and unstoppable.
Well, I'm going to have to agree with you on that one, Ace. I mean, just look at this talent right here. But we're going to see if they can put their money where their mouth is, because the revolutionary Darius Lockhart is supposed to go one-on-one with Daniels here tonight.
After that speech, you gotta wonder if Christopher Daniels really can come back and pull this one out.
He said the worst of the worst, everything he lived his verse. He put them all on the earth, he put them under the earth. He and the savages wrapped in hell. Death in the air, we rebels were still. He at the end of the road.
You see all of the VPW gold with the unknown right here tonight.
I have a feeling it's going to stay with the unknown for a very long time.
Well, it could be.
Okay. The following contest is the Cluster Duck Triple Threat Match. Introducing first, from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, he is 1/3 of the Ugly Ducklings, Colby.
Well, Ace, out of everything we have seen here tonight, I have no idea what we are about to see in this matchup called a cluster duck.
I knew I spoke too soon. This is going to be the most bizarre match of the night. Well, where is Gulino going now?
I guess he's going to represent his men?
Are they really having 3 separate entrances? And now Rob Killjoy making his entrance.
From Arms Unknown, off filter, Rob Killjoy.
What kind of insanity are we about to see in this matchup, Ace, is beyond me.
I think it's beyond everybody, including the Ugly Ducklings.
Well, and according to like their Facebook posts or Twitter posts, they've been having some problems, I guess, and I don't even know if you could call it that. I will say this though, Ace, it is great to see Colby Corino back in a wrestling ring after all that he has been through.
That I agree with you with, and it looks like Coach Mikey is making his way to the back one more time.
And here comes the third participant, I guess you'd say. Another member of the Ugly Ducklings. There is Lance Lude.
Mikey looking a little tired right now.
Well, you know, it takes a lot for him to get up and down the stairs and stuff like that, I guess. I'm not saying he doesn't work out. He just has his own way of working out, I guess you could say.
If you really want to call it that.
Yeah. But anyways, the Ugly Ducklings getting set for this cluster duck match.
Was there really not any other referee shirts for Coach Mikey?
I was about to say, I have not seen a referee shirt that tight since Vince McMahon. Or a name that I guess we shouldn't mention on this program.
And there they go. Now the Ducklings finally got their pose together. They do know that they're facing off against each other, right?
Well, I guess you see some pushing and shoving there, so I assume they know that this is a triple threat match.
Referee for this contest, Coach Mikey. Now the rules for this contest are simple. No kissing. What?
Oh, well, I guess throw the rule book out the window.
Oh, no, what is this?
Coach Mikey, I guess, has his own set of rules. We're about to find out. Ace, what the hell is walking by us right now?
Is that duct tape?
You gotta translate the milk, cheese,
Eggs, sugar. Okay, so what I'm getting is that the winner of this match gets 1,000 feet of duct tape?
You have got to be kidding me.
I've never heard of a wrestling match for duct tape, but I guess if you have to wrestle for something.
I can't read the rest of the second.
Okay, so that means that duck, and then right there, it means duck rules, which means there are no rules.
All right, well, simple as that then, Ace. I was about to say, I don't think Mikey Galino has a referee license.
Whose idea was this? Who's sanctioning this?
That would be our owner, Joshua Hancock.
Well, I'm gonna have a firm talk with him afterwards.
I'd love to be a part of that conversation. Let's see how well that conversation goes as referee Mikey calls for the bell, and let's get this cluster duck underway. Yes, I said that, folks. And
surely this is
like
the
we're
first
playing
ever
rock.
cluster duck match.
Yes, I do believe that. So we are making history here at Viral Pro Wrestling. And yeah, folks, I'll be honest, this is going to be bizarre. The Ducks now shoving each other. And here's a triple go behind. Here's another go behind.
And a reversal, and a reversal to a reversal.
And another reversal. And another reversal. And I have a feeling, Ace, this is what it's going to be like.
A double go behind and a reversal to. Okay, how are we supposed to call this match?
I don't know, but I'm going to try my damnedest here because here's a cover. Lance Lude with a roll up there on Corino. And Killjoy. Now, well, a go behind and a roll up. And now Lance Lude. Oh, he's going to roll. And here's where the cluster duck comes into play, folks. And here's a cover again by Mikey.
My goodness.
Another roll up.
Oh, look at this. Another roll-up attempt.
And another roll-up by Colby Corino. And
I think that the Ducks are dizzy and Coach Mikey.
Actually, I think Mikey is out of breath. I think the referee is out of breath, which is why he cannot make the cover. I never thought I would say that sentence in pro wrestling, Ace. Oh, a big chop there from Killjoy. Oh. Don't let these, shenanigans and antics fool you, folks. I mean, Killjoy is one of the most methodical wrestlers when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Absolutely, but now Lance Lude going for a ride, but no, reversing into a head scissors takedown.
Beautiful head scissors. Takes over Killjoy. Takes over his own partner. I guess you say, well, not in this matchup. Now he's going to take. Drives the knees up into the midsection.
They got to clip your rings.
Yeah, it definitely did. And Killjoy now feeling it. I don't know how the fans are going to actually be able to pick a fan favorite in this one. Oh, look at that beautiful maneuver by Colby Corino. He springs up and springboard cutter.
Nips up to his feet.
Showing that athleticism of Corino. Here's the cover. Only a 2 count, says Coach Mikey, or Ref Mikey, I should say. And Lude now in the corner.
Oh, back to his feet.
Off of Corino. Here comes Corino. Lude up and over. And now sizing him up. No.
To the outside.
Here comes Killjoy with a big knee to Corino.
The modified Shining Wizard in the corner.
Yeah, here comes Killjoy. The big crossbody on Killjoy from Lance Lude. Here comes Lude now. What in the world is this?
What is this? Oh, with the assisted takedown.
Yeah, a beautiful head scissors with the assist from Colby Corino, who now sizes up Lude and gives him a shot straight to the head. Now whips him off the ropes. Look at that move.
Oh,
I think he hit him, but Lude shrugged it off and went straight to the outside, a suicide dive.
You wonder how this type of match affects the Ducks' relationship afterwards.
Well, we'll see, because here comes Corino.
Oh,
big kick. Big kick from the apron there from Colby Corino.
Didn't know we were playing soccer with that kind of kick.
Corino now feeling it from the VPW fans. No.
And for another.
Oh, Killjoy blocked it and tripped him face first into the apron. Now. Oh, big backdrop on the ring apron to Colby Corino. Killjoy now. He's the one left standing. He's in control of the matchup.
For the time being, what's he going for?
It looks like he's going under the ring. What is he going under for there?
Oh, no.
Coach Mikey must be pulling out, well, I guess what's left of his hair. I guess you can pull out the beard.
You can pull out the beard.
And look at Killjoy.
Oh, my goodness.
We've got the rubber ducky. We've got the rubber ducky float here at Viral Pro Wrestling.
Is he being serious right now? Did Rob Killjoy really just retrieve a giant rubber ducky?
Well, hey, that's the ugly ducklings for you. Unorthodox, but effective at times, actually. But here's Colby Corino. Oh, my God! Oh, my goodness, what a move there from Colby Corino! Suplexed his own man on top of his other man to the outside.
His other duck.
I don't know how I just said that, Ace, but hey.
Oh, and now Colby Corino just throwing chairs into the ring. Ill intention surely in mind.
You know, again, Ace, I do got to go back to this point, though.
And a ladder.
Yeah, a ladder. There's a ladder match in this cluster duck matchup. Although I will, again, I'll say this, Ace. As much as we see all of these shenanigans and stuff like that, it is great to see Colby Corino back doing what he does best. And look at this. He's got the duct tape already. I thought that was supposed to go to the winner. But he slams it face first into the duct tape. And now the duct tape is being thrown in. I've seen chairs been thrown into the ring. I've seen ladders. I've never seen duct tape thrown into the ring, Ace.
Neither have I. I think he's going primarily for the table.
Well, he's got the table. He's going to set it in the ring. Still got the tarp over it, too. But Corino now. What has Corino got? Is that a crutch?
That was a sledgehammer.
Oh, look at that move from Corino. And Killjoy almost just landed on his head there.
Taking a nasty spill there to the floor.
Folks, this is hard to call. I'm not going to lie to you. This is one of the most unorthodox matchups I've ever seen in my life. And these are a faction. These guys are friends.
Supposedly.
They have a whole YouTube show. But Corino tried to whip Killjoy into the... Oh my God, a backdrop on the ladder! A backdrop on the ladder! Corino might be broken.
Oh, that'll rearrange the spine, definitely.
Killjoy. Who knows what he has in mind with a ladder? He's got his own man, Colby Corino, up. And I don't think that was a concerto, but it was effective. And now he lays out Corino on the ladder. What in the world does Killjoy have in mind here? Who knows?
Killjoy has a twisted sense of creativity.
And you're seeing it right here. He's up on top. Corino's laid out on the ladder. What is he doing? Oh my God! Double stop on the ladder! Corino has got to have broken ribs on that. What does Lude have in mind?
Oh, and a big splash off the chair.
A splash off of the chair. Oh my Lord, folks, you're seeing it as we're seeing it.
I can guarantee you have never seen ducks quite this wild before.
You know, they say ducks fly together. I don't know if ducks hit each other together, but that's what we're seeing here right now.
These ducks most definitely do.
And now, Killjoy, face first into the chair. Face first into the chair goes Killjoy, and now Corino trying to take advantage. And yes, they are trying to win this matchup, folks. And here comes Corino setting up the chair. Beautiful move there from Corino. What's he got in mind here? Oh, good God. Oh, good God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He moved the chair out of the way because Killjoy's neck could have been broken there.
Just
Here's the cover. Here's the count. No. Only a 2 count, says Coach Mikey with the tightest shirt you've ever seen on a referee. And maybe even the tightest shorts.
Setting up the table now in the corner, Colby Corino.
Ace, you think you can pull that look off?
You know, there's a lot of things I can definitely pull off, and there's some things that no one should ever attempt to pull off. That's one of them.
Well, I'll take your word for it on that as a shot to the back with that chair. Killjoy now laying out Corino with the chair. He's got the chair up. Oh, my Lord! You could hear it echo throughout the Warren Road Community Center.
Boy, these ducks are going to have to go to a rehabilitation center next.
They're going to have to go to therapy after this in order to maintain this relationship. I mean, they've got a YouTube show here as well. They've got the duck pond, and you wonder if that's what that episode's going to be like after this. As
Killjoy now has his other two teammates in the corner.
big
Double knees.
Big knee, takes them both out. Got them both on the jaw. Here comes Killjoy. Rolls through. Showing his athleticism.
He's waiting for Lance Lude to perform his tag team.
Yeah, this would usually be when they would do a double team, but his partner's in the corner on top of his other partner. Lude with a drop kick.
Catapulting.
And here comes Lude. Oh, and Lude does it himself. And here he comes again. Cannonball from Lude. What action we are seeing here? Here's the cover. Is this it? No. Coach Mikey says 2.
Boy, these ducks are wild and untamed. Coach Mikey needs to get a reel in on this matchup.
Well, there are no rules in this. Rules were stated very clearly. So it doesn't matter what they do. As you see a chop from Killjoy, who sets Lude on top. And what in the world do they have in mind here?
What is he planning now with that vicious rubber ducky?
God only knows what they have in mind here, as Killjoy has his sights set on his tag team partner, Lance Lude. Remember, Ace, these guys were in the 4-way ladder matchup for the VPW Tag Team Champions. And now they're in a triple threat match against each other as Corino takes advantage.
At this point, you gotta wonder what in the world do these crazy ducks have in mind here?
Well, I don't know. Corino looks like he's going for that move called Splash Mountain. He can't get a hold of it though. You know, the ropes get very sweaty at times, but Corino looks like he's got him up for Splash Mountain.
Oh, reversing it.
A reversal, a Hurricane Rana. Reversed him straight into the rubber ducky.
Did that destroy him or did that save him?
Well, we'll see, because here's the cover. 1, 2, no!
Just a
Corino got the shoulder up.
Just barely staying alive in this cluster duck matchup.
Don't think, Ace, I'd ever thought I would say he Hurricane Rana him on a rubber ducky, but I just said that.
You just did. A giant inflatable rubber ducky. I haven't seen one of those since Batman Returns.
Well, there you go. Big drop kick there from Killjoy to the outside, a springboard drop kick. And now Killjoy sizing up both of his teammates and takes the rubber ducky out of the ring. And now here he comes.
Oh,
big knee.
Knee to Lance Lude.
Now whips him off. No, Lance Lude reversal.
Real elbow to Corino.
On Killjoy. And now, well, here's the Ugly Ducklings. And Killjoy shot to the midsection of his partner. Goes up and over.
Springboard roll.
Oh, a big kick that sends Corino to the outside.
Right to the side of the head.
Ducks the clothesline. Trying to go behind on Lude, but Lude holds on to the ropes. Killjoy now.
Springboard moonsault.
Yeah, moonsault, a beautiful one. And then up and over. Takes out Corino. Killjoy showing that unorthodox offense that he's known for. And now, Killjoy feeling it from the VPW fan springboard. Double stomp to the back. And now, Killjoy, what's he got in mind here? Suplex. No, suplex into the knee. Here's the cover. Here's the count. Could have him. No, Lude gets the shoulder up.
Almost.
Corino with a chair. Corino's got the chair. He's going to lay someone out. Oh, he just laid out Coach Mikey.
He just hit Coach Mikey.
He hit the ref. And I don't think he meant to do it. Yeah, I don't think he meant to take out Mikey. He just swung the chair. But Killjoy now taking advantage. What does Killjoy have in mind? Oh my God, a pile driver! A package pile driver on the chair!
Going for the pinfall, but there's no referee to make the pin.
This would so be it, but the referee is down and out. You can count to 50. It doesn't matter. The referee is down. And Lude now making his way back over there.
At this point, you have to either find a way to wake up the referee or get a new one.
This, folks, like we said, well, it's pretty much living up to the name of it. It is a cluster duck. And now, Lude
and Killjoy going back and forth.
The tag team partners. And now, here comes Lude. No, Killjoy stopped him in his tracks. Here he goes. Nope, missed with that one. And looked like he was going for sliced bread. Here comes Killjoy. Oh. He takes out Ref Mikey. Oh my goodness, a reversal Corino. Sliced bread.
And sliced bread.
Sliced bread on Killjoy.
This could be it if there was a referee.
There still is not a ref. Mikey has been decked again by a big boot. And no one can get the cover. None of the Ducks can get the cover.
I can guarantee you, Coach Mikey did not have this in mind when this match was put together.
Well, who knows what he had in mind when this was put together, but right now, Corino trying to revive Mikey, it looks like. And what in the world do they have in mind here? The table's set up still. And
there is no telling what other kind of cluster duck destruction could take place here tonight.
I don't know, but they might want to look out. They might want to look out because I think he's got time. Oh my God! They took out Ref Mikey through the table!
And that's got to be it.
Both Ducks take out Ref Mikey. In fact, Ref Mikey has been taken out by all of the Ducks. Killjoy.
By all three.
But Killjoy and Corino are still the ones left standing. Killjoy taking advantage. Look at this. A beautiful roll-up. It doesn't matter. The referee is knocked out on the table.
There is no one to make the pinfall. Coach Mikey may need medical attention after this one.
Hell, I don't know if we'll ever have a winner for this matchup. The ref keeps getting knocked down.
The ref keeps getting pummeled.
Right now, the Ducks, all of them.
Did you see that look in Mikey's eyes?
Yeah, you see this look in Coach Mikey's eyes. He is, oh my Lord.
The shirt has come off.
The shirt has come off, which means it is time to get down to business. I think Coach Mikey is hulking up.
This is a turn. Oh,
there he goes. He takes out all of the Ducks. Coach Mikey at the Summer of Quack, feeling it. I don't know how to call this, Ace. I'll just be honest.
There is no way. Oh,
here he goes.
Big punch right to Lance Lude.
He's hulking up.
And another one to Colby. And another one. Oh.
Shades of maybe one of the greatest of all time. And look at this.
Laying them in.
Coach Mikey showing you his influence in professional wrestling.
This has got to be a form of brotherly love.
I don't know, but oh my God. The Ducks might want to move.
Oh no.
Here it comes.
What is Coach Mikey doing?
I don't know. What is he? Oh my God. The rubber ducky's back in the ring, Ace.
Now the rubber ducky. Perhaps the biggest thing in this entire match, just that rubber ducky.
Well, that might have been until it was Coach Mikey. Here he comes. He's got him sized up.
Don't do this.
Oh! Cannonball takes out all of the Ducks. I don't even know how to call it anymore, folks.
What in the world did we just witness? The Coachamania is not done yet.
I love it. The Coachamania is running wild here at Viral, and he just splashed his own men. And I think we have a winner. I think we have a winner. Well, is that official? I think it is.
I believe it is. They've announced it. It must be official. Coach Mikey wins the cluster duck match that he technically wasn't even supposed to be in.
Well, he inserted himself in it. That's for damn sure. Again, folks, I don't even know how to call it, but you know what it is. It's a party here at Viral Pro Wrestling, the summer of Quack. That was a matchup. That might have been one of the greatest matches of all time, Ace. Okay, just kidding. Not going that far. But
that was one of the craziest matches I've ever seen.
Well, we might have some arguments here.
I thought that this was supposed to be squashed at this point.
I thought ducks were supposed to fly together. I guess you need Amelia Estevez for that. There you have it.
There you have it.
The official winner of this match,
And there you have it. The fans have won the match.
Well, hey, you know what? The fans have won all night. It's been an entertaining and awesome show here at the Summer of Quack, and we're not even close to being done. It's a party here at Viral Pro Wrestling, and you're all invited. And again, Ace, I've said it already in this matchup, but I have to say it again. It is so good to see Colby Corino, after everything that has happened in his life, be back up there and having fun with his ducks.
Absolutely. It's great to see him, and it's great to see the Tucks working together again after that hellacious cluster duck match.
And of course, his father, who no one knows, right?
Absolutely not.
Is probably watching this with great respect. If he has time working up, well, you know where.
You know where.
And, well, a unique entrance deserves a unique exit. I guess that's their way of stretching someone out.
So does that mean that the fans win the duct tape?
That's a good question. We'll have to find that out later. But your winner, the fans.
The fans.
I never thought I'd see the Ducks fight like that, but that was a heck of a match. Give it up for the Ugly Ducklings. You know, once again, to remind you, I am holding in my hand something to win in the $5 raffle. So, if you have $5 in your pocket, go on over to the concession stands and purchase it. This is a signed Garden City Classic turnbuckle pad. So, it's green. I'm holding it right now. I swear it's delicious. It's great. You all ready for some more action? Are you all ready for some more action? The following 6-person tag match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the House of Cheeks and Yams, wearing limited the Amazon in a sundress, White Mike, Jimmy Lutton, and the Gymnastiest Leva Bates, the Gymnasty Boys.
Well, we're going to have some more fun here at the Summer of Quack as the former VPW Tag Team Champions, the Gymnasty Boys, Timmy Lou Retton, and one of my favorite people, White Mike, is in the building, and they didn't come alone. They came with All Elite herself, Leva Bates.
Absolutely, and you brought up a good point there. Former VPW Tag Team Champions, Gymnasty Boys, and it is great to see Leva Bates. However, I don't know if I care for their chances tonight in their match against the International Superstars.
Wait, yeah, that was just her. Never mind.
The British Nightmare Joey Osborne, the Sultan of the Sky, Loco. They are the EPW Tag Team Champions with the Dream Girl Ellie, the International Superstar.
Now it's time to get a little serious because there they are representing the unknown, the Viral Pro Wrestling, the new Viral Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Bronco Loco and Joey Osborne, who captured the belts by climbing the ladder with an assist from Owen Knight, I should say.
Not relevant. But as you were saying, they are the BPW Tag Team Champions.
That might not be relevant in some people's minds, but it is if you go back and watch Infection 4. But nonetheless, they are the new BPW Tag Team Champions. They got what they wanted, which was the belts.
You have to wonder if the Gymnasty boys want any kind of retribution for that.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they would love to have their tag team champions back, but it is around the waist right now of the British Nightmare Joey Osborne and the Sultan of the Skies Blanco Loco, and what a team they make, Ace.
Absolutely. There's so much team chemistry and dynamic there. It's going to be really hard to break.
And this is almost, many would say, a fair fight now. Now it's almost 3-on-3. It is a tag team match, folks, but there's a little bit more. Oh, wait a minute. Here they go.
And a brawl breaking out to begin things off.
Yeah, it's a brawl to start off this matchup. And is this a triple threat now, Ace?
Who knows after that cluster duck match?
Or I should say a six-man tag, I should say. And whoa, White Mike almost took out his own partner there. And now Timmy Lou Ratton locking up with the British Nightmare, who whips him off the ropes. But Ratton with a kick to the midsection and a Luthez press. Beautiful Luthez press, just raining blows down on the British Nightmare, Joey Osborne.
It's like Timmy Lou does want a little bit of revenge after losing his tag team titles.
Absolutely, and there is a tag to his partner, White Mike. They whip him off the ropes. Oh, beautiful hip toss. Beautiful double hip toss there. And here's another one. Oh, right on top of him. And here comes Ellie. No, not to her. Right on top of all three of them.
Oh, no. Now what do we have here?
Well, we've got the Elite, Miss Leva Bates,
to top things off.
How incredible is this, Ace? I mean, just looking at this, Leva Bates from All Elite Wrestling is here in a Viral Pro Wrestling ring.
Absolutely, it's incredible. But you know,
look at that! That was a bit of an unorthodox team maneuver there from the Gymnasties and Leva Bates.
Unorthodox definitely describes them to a T.
Leva Bates looks a little bit different too on All Elite Wrestling. Would you say there?
I think I would agree.
She definitely looks different than she does normally. She's not with well, I guess he shall not be named. But
getting back to the action we have in the ring.
And Timmy Lou now. No, there's a tag to the Dream Girl Ellie.
Dream Girl Ellie now in the ring.
And she's not afraid to mix it up with the guys, too.
Yeah, absolutely not. She's as vicious as they come.
But in this case, she's got a formidable opponent. There's the tag Miss Leva Bates is entering the Viral Pro Wrestling ring.
And here we go.
Here we go. Let's see who's elite here. As a go behind. Ellie, stop that. And Ellie with a big shot there to Leva Bates.
Big shot.
Looked like she was going for a clothesline there, but Leva stopped her, and a back suplex there from Bates. And now,
Ellie
Bates.
quickly make her way to a corner.
Well, Bates, here she comes. But Dream Girl Ellie shows her speed and gets out of the way. And Leva Bates with a counter speed. Face first and then a turnbuckle. Driving the face of Ellie into the turnbuckle. Look at that roll through. And a beautiful spear there from Bates.
A roll through spear. Dream Girl Ellie quickly looking to get out of there.
Yeah, she went straight for the tag there from Blanco Loco, who says Leva Bates get out of the ring. And actually, I think Bates wants to take him on.
I think she did, but does she really? Oh,
well, she did. She tripped him up. And here she comes. What does she have in mind here? Doesn't matter. Loco got out of the way.
Blanco Loco having none of that today.
Oh, well, look at that.
Oh, she called him a
Leva
chicken?
Bates? Yeah, he's
a gentleman, not a chicken.
Well, according to the VPW fans, they're going to chime in as well. They agree with Leva Bates. And now, we're at a bit of a standoff here, Ace.
A little bit, but if she keeps going Blanco Loco, she may get what... Oh, no.
Well, no, because here comes the Sultan of Stank, White Mike.
White Mike in the ring again.
And didn't you say at our last event, Ace, that there was no such place as the House of Cheeks and Yams?
I did. I said that. Absolutely.
Well, I'm not sure where they're from then, because that's where they say that they're from.
Well, I stand by my statement. I looked it up for hours. I found nothing.
But did you call them?
You know, I didn't want to waste my time.
Well, there you go. As Loco, looked like he was going to whip White Mike off into the ropes, but White Mike chopped him down.
Big scoop slam.
Beautiful scoop slam there from White Mike. And the Sultan of Steak feeling it. What in the world does he have in mind here? Actually, with that symbol, I don't want to know.
Don't want to.
But here's a wheelbarrow. Loco, though, blocked it. Beautiful back elbow. Here comes Loco off the ropes. Shoulder tackle, but doesn't take down Mike. You're not going to take down Mike that way. And
looking up. And
it just stomps on the foot of Loco.
A little bit of Three Stooges going on here.
Hey, it might not be pretty, but it is effective. And now
the double team attempt.
Gymnasties. Here they go. Look at that. Loco reversed it. And looked like he hit the drop kick on Breton, who went into White Mike. Oh, what a beautiful jumping neck breaker.
Pinfall attempt. Could it be enough?
Not enough, says referee Ray Boring.
Making the tag now to Joey Osborne.
And now the international superstars going to work on the Gymnasties.
They are cutting that ring in half and going.
Beautiful leg drop there from the British Nightmare. Here comes, and a big kick from the Sultan of the Skies, Blanco Loco. Here's the cover. Only a 2 count, says referee Boring. Joey Osborne.
See Joey Osborne there quickly making sure that no tag attempts can possibly be made.
And that is smart strategy. Wouldn't you say, Ace?
Absolutely. You want to pick one opponent, then you want to weaken them to the point that they can't do anything.
And right now,
angering White Mike.
Yeah, and that's not going to do his partners any good. As you see the double team maneuver there from the Dream Girl Ellie and Blanco Loco in the corner.
Making
the international superstars showing why they are part of one of the most dominant factions here in VPW history, the Unknown. And look at this move. Look at that double team maneuver there from the Dream Girl Ellie and Loco. And here's the cover, and he almost pinned Timmy Lou Rhett.
Almost. That was a snapmare to a drop kick combination, beautifully executed.
And knocks White Mike off of the apron there. And Leva Bates telling them, come on, hit me. But Loco now trying to stay on Retton, and Retton trying to fight for his life.
Timmy Lou's trying to keep this match alive for his team.
And now Loco, though, brings him back into the International Superstars corner. Tag to the British Nightmare, Joey Osborne. And a shot there from Retton, who's trying to fight back. Here he comes.
And it's not enough.
Got cut short. Looked like he was going for a tag there. The Superstars have it, though. Look at that. Just shoved him through the ropes there. Here comes Osborne off
back
the rope.
elbow.
And then here comes Ellie. Big clothesline to the back. Oh my goodness, a beautiful slight German there off the ropes. Here's the cover. Here's the count. Does he have him? No. Retton got the shoulder up before the count of 3.
Not quite, but that was a vicious sequence of maneuvers there to Timmy Lou Retton. He has to make a tag if he wants to keep this match alive.
And right now, Osborne in complete control of Timmy Lou Retton. But again, don't let Timmy Lou Retton's size fool you. He can move, and he is so agile. He's like a cruiserweight almost.
Absolutely. That's why you have to keep him grounded.
And the International Superstars are doing just that, and they're also taking shots there in the corner and not doing Timmy Lou Retton any favors there. As Osborne now, big shot there on Retton.
Well, at this point, things are not looking good.
No, they are not looking good for the Gymnasties and Leva Bates.
But look at Joey Osborne just stalking him in a big right hand and another one.
Yeah, big, showing that he's the powerhouse of the group. But Retton, look at that. Beautiful enziguri kick there. That might be the opening he needs, Ace.
It might be, but it looks like that was all he had in the gas tank. Can he muster up the energy to make the tag?
Well, he's about a fingertip away from tagging in White Mike or Leva Bates for that matter.
Let's see if he can make it to his feet.
Baba Loco pulls White Mike off of the apron. You might not like it, folks, but it's beautiful strategy. But here comes Bates.
And here we go.
Here she comes. Big kick on Ellie. And another kick sends her down off on the apron. And a kick to the midsection comes Bates. She comes off the ropes. Beautiful
knee lift.
Beautiful knee lift. Northern Lights suplex on Ellie. Almost got a 3 count there, but referee Ray Boring says no.
She almost won that match for herself in the Gymnasty boys, but
well, here she comes off the turnbuckle. Beautiful drop kick in the corner on Ellie. Leva Bates now. Here she comes again. Up and over. Drives the knees into the face of Ellie.
She's trying to end this one quick.
Here she goes. Looks like she's going for
Fisherman suplex.
Fisherman suplex. Here's the cover. Loco has got a hold of her. Oh my God, not a pile driver on Bates. Oh my God, drove the knees up on Bates.
Here with that modified lung blower.
And that pissed off White Mike, who comes up from behind him. Atomic drop. And here's
a Matt Hadden drop for your troubles.
And now White Mike's got Loco up. Here he goes. Falcon Arrow. Beautiful Falcon Arrow from the Sultan of Stank, who is feeling it right now. And it looks like we're going to get the White Worm. Here it comes. Can he hit it?
And he does.
He hits it on Loco, and Loco wisely rolls to the outside. Here comes Ellie. But Ellie had no effect there. White Mike blocks it. An atomic drop to Ellie, who didn't look like it phased her. It might not work that well on her, but that will knocked her right off her feet. But clipped from behind comes Joey Osborne, who clotheslines White Mike in the back.
Big clothesline to the back of the head from Joey Osborne.
And here comes Retton.
Spine buster.
Powerful spine buster. Shades of Arn Anderson spine buster. Retton up on top.
No one home.
But he landed on his feet. Here comes Loco. Springboard. No. Retton blocks it. Beautiful knee lift there from Loco. Loco's got him sized up in the corner, but Retton blocks it. But Loco blocks that. Here it comes. No, didn't hit it. Oh my goodness! That looked like a Northern Light pile driver almost.
That was insane.
Bates with a super kick on Loco. She's got Loco pedigree.
A pedigree.
A pedigree three from Bates on Loco. And Bates now, she needs to turn around.
She is not in good company right now.
No, the British Nightmare is right behind her, but Retton from behind takes out Osborne. And look out. Oh, look at that. Dream Girl Ellie tried to hit a low blow, but Bates blocked her. And a knee straight to the face. And here comes Leva Bates now on Ellie, who gives White Mike. It looks like we're going for a spin ace. The Dream Girl Ellie went for a spin, and now she is dizzy and rolls to the outside. Here comes Loco. Beautiful move there from Loco. Takes out both of the Gymnasties. The action now really starting to pick up here in this matchup.
Absolutely. The international superstars are coming back in this one in a big way. Nice drop kick there in the corner.
Yeah, here comes the international superstars, the VPW Tag Team Champions. But Retton trying to fight for his life.
Enziguri.
Beautiful Enziguri knocks Loco on his feet there. He's going to try to bring him in with a suplex. No, Osborne. Osborne tripped him up. Here's the cover. He got him. He got him. He got him.
The international superstars take this one home.
The Sultan of the Skies, the British Nightmare, and the Dream Girl, the international superstars, show why they are the VPW Tag Team Champions. You saw, looked like Timmy Lou was trying to bring in Loco with a suplex, and Osborne clipped him from under, and Loco took advantage. And I believe Osborne had a hold of the feet as well.
Well, now what's important to know here is that one excuse you always use is the unknown. There was no outside interference in this one. It was strictly the international superstars, their own ingenuity and cleverness.
Well, there you have it. The unknown comes away with another victory, courtesy of the international superstars. But it was great having Leva Bates here along with the Gymnasties. And we've still got more to come here, folks.
Absolutely.
All right, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Suplexes and Microphones. That was a sustaining one. That was nice. Give it up for Epicenter.
Yeah.
How about Triumph Embroidery, huh? How about it? Are you? No.
Joined here by the Rat Slayer, Mallaki Matthews, and it looks like he didn't come alone, Ace.
Absolutely, he brought some friends along with him tonight. We have Team Tag right now, and they have firmly taken control of the ring.
Yeah, I got it, Dave. No one likes you.
Oh, that one nice.
Me. You all love me. So, me and my boys, Team Tag, are a little upset, a little angry.
What could they possibly angry about?
They decided to not give me and my boys, also let me say, have great merchandise, much better than the Ugly Dumplings merchandise.
Oh, shots fired.
We don't have matches! Someone let you into a little secret. I'm gonna move the curtain a little bit in the back. A year ago, I was supposed to have a match against Brian Pillman Jr. on this show, and that was scrapped. Mistake number one. Mistake number one. They then told me what? They then told me no wrestle Leva Bates. And they scrapped that too, and that's mistake number two. We then go and say, Mallaki, Team Tag, you don't have matches, but we'll give one of you guys some mic time. And that right there was mistake number three, and the biggest one of them all. 1, 2, 3. So, instead of giving us matches, they go and glorify Mikey Galino, allowing him to come out here again and again and again, taking time away from guys that really matter.
Well, it is the summer of Quack.
I'm a little confused. Is this like a morning show or something? When I see you guys here, are you mourning Mikey? Because God knows that match he was with the Dunst, he should have died. And let me tell you something. You and the Galinos?
Whoa. Oh, boy. Well, ask and you shall receive.
Looks like the Gulino family, perhaps.
That's exactly what it is. And there they are.
There they are.
It's Rob Killjoy,
Oz
Wade
Knight.
Adams, and Oz Knight.
The Gulino family has returned.
Oz Knight is here in Viral Pro Wrestling, Ace.
I never thought I would see this at BPW.
And look, Killjoy's got his all tights on as well.
Hold on a second. Cut the music. 1, 2, shut up! Quiet! That's another character. Oh, Mikey. That's good. Mikey. Little family. I love it. Love it. Well, I'm changed tights. Love it too. But here's my thing. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 members of the family. Well, 3 wrestlers. Good. Mikey, are you going to wrestle? Huh? That's a joke. I don't see no James Drake. Oh, see Stanley.
I was about to say there's one missing. And wait a minute.
Oh, who is it?
Hey, Mike. Look, man, I appreciate the invite, but this Saturday, August 24th, I can't be in Augusta. I'm on contract work out in the Midwest. But I believe I've sent you an offer that you can't refuse. Pretty big offer at that.
What in the world?
But there was James Drake. I wonder what he meant.
I don't know. What in the world is this? Oh my. Oh my God. You talk about a big offer you can't refuse.
They don't get much bigger than that.
Well, we're about to have a little impromptu matchup here at the Summer of Quack.
And
here we go! And the fight is on here! The Gulino family is back here, and they're taking on Team Tag!
Oh, and immediately it looks like the chemistry of Team Tag it was working.
Big Country! Going at him!
Big Country's cleaning house right now.
Oh, and what a kick there from the Rat Slayer on Big Country.
Eliminating the biggest man, that's actually a really smart tactic, and especially in this type of match.
Well, this is an impromptu match, and here is Wade Adams. Wade Adams himself, and I believe this will be the first time ever in his life Wade Adams might be cheered.
I would disagree with you on that one.
Well,
but there's plenty of action on the outside of the ring as well.
And I mean, just look at all who is in this matchup, and you see Wade Adams there. Look at this on the Rat Slayer.
Trapping him in his sweater.
And it looks like this. Looks like he's going for a power slam. Shades of Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog.
But
a big backhand there.
Chris Spectra
and Kevin Blue. We haven't seen them in ages, have we?
It's been a long time.
But here they come. They're about to show why they're one of the top tag teams. But look at this. Oz Knight with a beautiful back suplex. The Spectra takes him down with a knee.
Catching a big knee.
Rob Killjoy, who's already seen action here tonight, folks.
Rob Killjoy.
Well, look at this. Oh, look at that. I've never seen a blockbuster like that.
Assisted blockbuster.
And then spine buster. Big spine buster there. Oh, Big Country. Oh my God, the ring just shook.
It's that sit-out double hand choke slam there. That'll rearrange anything in your body.
I wonder if that shook the camera as well. Oh, a shot from behind with a chair. This is not a no disqualification match.
Referee's distracted right now, doesn't see what's going on.
Yeah, he doesn't. Gulino, he just walked right by the ref. The ref doesn't see him.
Gulino just stole the chair and handed it off to the referee.
Yeah, he just handed it to the ref. What is he? What in the world are they doing? Oh, the Rat Slayer with a shot to Mikey Galino.
Mallaki.
A low blow from Mike. A low blow from Gulino.
All hell's breaking loose in this melee.
Yes, it has. And speaking of hell, here is Big Country package pile driver. A package pile driver. 1, 2. That's it.
That is all she wrote.
Here are your winners, the Gulino Family.
Well, an impromptu matchup turned into much more than that. The reuniting of the Gulino family.
Never thought I would see them again.
Oz Knight, Rob Killjoy, and Wade Adams without James Drake in their corner, but he sent Big Country as backup. And look at him standing tall, Ace.
One last time, the Gulino family all united.
What a night it has been here at the Summer of Quack, and we've still got 2 more matches here to come. And this is going to be insane, folks. Don't go anywhere.
And a hug shared between the family. I believe the fans were cheering for Wade Adams. As the Gulino family stands triumphant.
Well, they remember Infection 4, but tonight they're going to remember the Gulino family.
you. All right, so I want to take this opportunity to raffle off our first prize tonight, and it is the very jacket I am wearing. So, get out your raffle tickets. Are you ready? Let's see if I can read. The raffle ticket number is 2361211.
Like that's gonna work.
What are you doing? Anybody? Then this jacket's coming home with me. 2361211. You won? You won? You won? You won? What was that number? Hey, congratulations. It has my sweat on it. It's so nice. Oh, well. Congratulations! In Florida. Alright, so while I was rudely interrupted by Mallaki, I do want to say that we're so happy to have Kent with us tonight. Make some noise! Allegiance Inc. for the love of frosting. Y'all get cupcakes tonight. Sold out. And then, of course, the Garden City Grappling Crew. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Canada, New York, weighing 190 pounds, the Project, Kevin Ray.
Here he comes back in the Viral Pro Wrestling, one of the longest reigning Soda City champions in PCW history. Kevin Ray is back here in Viral Pro Wrestling and looking to get back on the winning ways, Ace.
Absolutely, and I think he may just succeed tonight.
We will see. That remains to be seen. What a night we have had here at the Summer of Quack, and we are not even close to being finished. We've seen the Gulino family. We've seen the Ducks fight each other. We've seen the Monster Squad. We've seen the unknown. No pun intended.
I think you mean that a little bit. Okay, maybe a little.
From Providence, Rhode Island, weighing 188 pounds, pro wrestling savior, Donst.
Well, JT Dunn, wrestling savior, is also here in Viral Pro Wrestling. Ace, this is going to be a great contest.
Oh, absolutely. We can see if that technicality of his can keep up with the hard-hitting style of Kevin Ray. We're looking forward to this one.
Both of these men young in this sport, looking to make a name for themselves right here at Viral Pro Wrestling. Of course, Kevin Ray, watch out, was waiting for him when he turned around.
Quick forearm to start things off. The bell hasn't even rung yet.
Yeah, Kevin Ray just putting the boots right now to Dunn.
That business is necessary if he wants to get back on track.
Yeah, and referee Wiggins hasn't even sounded for the bell yet. A shot to JT Dunn.
All right, referee Wiggins now breaking things up here.
Yeah, referee Wiggins trying to get control of this matchup. The matchup hasn't even started yet, folks.
The damage may already be done to JT Dunn.
Hey, it might be. As here comes Ray.
And there he goes again, Kevin Ray on the assault.
Yeah, just like a shark smelling blood in the water, just taking advantage of JT Dunn and taking a hit there with that chop from Kevin Ray. One of the most vicious strikers in the game today is Kevin Ray, the Project.
Absolutely. He's taking it to JT right now. And with no remorse, now having him draped over the ropes.
And just taking advantage of the full 5 count there from referee Chris Wiggins. Of course, Kevin Ray made a name for himself here in Viral Pro Wrestling last year when he took on Sean Legacy, who was the Outbreak champion at the time. But here comes JT Dunn with some beautiful arm drags there. And
brought to a halt.
Yeah, it looked like Ray blocked him, but Dunn, though, beautiful cartwheel in the middle. And then a big hip toss on Kevin Ray and sends Kevin Ray to the outside. And now, JT Dunn starting to feel it, and looks like he's going to finally be able to catch his breath here a little bit. And it looks like he's sizing up Ray there.
Yeah, he has something in mind here with some bad intentions, perhaps.
Well, Ray tried to get back in the ring, but Dunn came after him, but then Ray stopped that and remains on the outside.
This is actually really smart of Kevin Ray, because what he wants to do here is make the match at his pace. He doesn't want to attune to JT's pace.
Oh, what a big shot there from Dunn. Who's going to come off the ropes? Here he comes on the outside. A beautiful baseball slide through the ropes. A heat-seeking missile drop kick, if you will, through the ropes there from JT Dunn. Took out Kevin Ray.
And that could be the maneuver that's necessary to bring things back in JT's favor.
Well, it has, because he's sending him into the ring there. And Dunn now, he's got the arms trapped. What's he got in mind here? It doesn't matter. Ray blocked it with a big elbow shot there.
With authority.
Knocks Dunn off of his feet into the turnbuckle, but Dunn with a block there. Looked like he was going for a roll-through cutter, but Ray stopped that and gives him an uppercut in the corner. Here comes Ray. Beautiful knee straight to the midsection.
Snapmare.
And now here comes Ray off of the ropes. Big drop kick there. A big single leg kick there. Might have him. No. Dunn gets the shoulder up.
Dunn is still alive in this one, but you got to think, after that assault at the beginning of the match, does he still have anything left in the tank?
Especially after that all-out assault to begin this matchup. And right now, Ray sizing up the damage, sizing up his opponent.
He's so methodical. He'll look at you and see what he can pick apart the easiest. That's how methodical he is.
Oh my goodness, what a chop there from Dunn. It was one of the reasons why Kevin Ray was the longest reigning Soda City champion in PCW history. And right now, Dunn got turned inside out with that move right there from Ray. Here's the cover, here's the count.
Almost a 3 count off of that huge lariat. So that's the viciousness I was talking about in Kevin Ray. He has just that killer instinct. Once he hones in, very little can stop him.
One of the most vicious strikers I have seen in recent years, I must say. And Dunn now trying to pull himself up in the corner there, but Ray stalking him. Grabs him up by the hair. Now what's he got in mind here? He's going to chop him. And a chop that echoes all throughout the Warren Road Community Center here.
You can have that one all the way in Thompson.
That's where we usually would be, but tonight we are here for the Summer of Quack at the Warren Road Community Center, and that was a forearm there from Kevin Ray, the Project, who's now jaw-jacking with some of the VPW fans.
I don't know if people realize this, but those forearms like that they can do things like dislocate your jaw. They can loosen a tooth.
Very much so, but Ray now kind of losing his focus here, jaw-jacking with the fans. This might be a terrible strategy here, Ace. This might be a mistake.
That's the problem with that killer instinct, is that anyone can get it. Anyone can get the smoke. But he does need to bring the focus back to JT Dunn.
And again, there's no title on the line or anything like that. But this could be a great eye-opening for VPW management for future title opportunities.
Absolutely.
Especially with Ray. He wants to get back at the Viral Pro Wrestling Outbreak Champion, but Dunn now trying to fire back. Here comes JT Dunn, but Ray stopped him and gives him a super kick and then a DDT from his knees.
Could this be it?
Here's the cover. Two. No! JT Dunn got the shoulder up before the 3 count, says referee Chris Wickens.
That was just a hair away from 3, and Kevin Ray obviously thinks the same way.
Yeah, well, he needs to not think that way. He needs to get back on his opponent, JT Dunn, who right now is having an opportunity to catch his breath, Ace.
That is true. I won't argue with you on that one.
Well, now Ray's got him sized up. Dunn, though, moved out of the way. Big uppercut there from Dunn.
Kevin Ray, spilled to the outside.
Yeah, threw him right through the ropes. And now Dunn in the center of the ring. Ray, though, trying to get back into the ring.
Dunn is still trying to come back.
Look at that. Atomic drop. Beautiful atomic drop. And now, what has he got in my hair? Butterfly suplex. A beautiful butterfly suplex at that, Ace.
It looks like JT Dunn could be making that comeback.
This could be the opening that he needs. He's feeling it from the Viral Pro Wrestling fans. He's sizing up Ray. But Ray had enough wherewithal to move out of the way. But he couldn't move out of that one. Done with the knees right to the back of the head.
Well, if you ever wonder how the turnbuckle tastes, now we know.
Roll through cutter. Roll through cutter.
And
1, 2, no.
Kevin Ray said not today. He is still very much alive in this matchup.
Both men trying to pull out all the stops here at the Summer of Quack.
Absolutely. You know, in this type of vicious environment, you just have to keep going at your opponent until they quit moving sometimes.
Well, right now, that's what both men are trying to do. JT Dunn looks like he's sizing him up for something.
He's too busy trying to summon strength and applause from the audience. He needs to be more focused on putting away Kevin Ray.
And it looks like he's trying to size him up there, but Ray moved out of the way. Looks like he's going for the cookout tray, but no. Dunn's got him up on top. No. Here it is. Cookout tray. Cookout tray from Ray.
That's got to be it. And
1, 2, no. The cookout tray didn't put Dunn away.
JT Dunn somehow, some way is still alive in this matchup.
Somehow, some way, these two men are still fighting. But right now, Ray, who hit the cookout tray, he hit one of his best moves, Ace. He's probably thinking, what do I got to do to put JT Dunn away?
That's exactly what's going through his mind right now. Looks like he has something in mind.
Looks like he's going for something. He might be going for his skull-crushing finale. But Dunn rolls him up. Small package. Ray got the shoulder up before that, and a big shot there to the face of Dunn from Ray. Ray now. Takes one of his own from Dunn. Dunn chopping away, kicking away, fighting for everything he's got.
Clawing, punching, kicking, scraping at one another. Whatever they can do to get the advantage.
Shot to the midsection. And hit the knee right up in the midsection, and then just kicked him straight in the back of the head.
Boy, that boot coming down right on the back of the skull of Kevin Ray.
JT Dunn feeling it.
I think he wants to put Kevin Ray away at this point.
Looks like that's what he's going for here. This might be his time to do it. As Ray to his knees. He almost hit the ref. Ray threw the referee out of the way, and a low blow. A low blow. Come on, not this way. He's going to steal it. No, Dunn got the shoulder up.
Still alive here in this matchup tonight, somehow.
Well, Kevin Ray tried to go for the low road, but it wasn't enough. Skull-crushing finale.
Skull-crushing finale, and could
that's got to do it. Here's the count. Got him.
Here's your winner, Kevin.
By hook or by crook, Kevin Ray was determined to win this matchup.
Yeah, the cookout tray couldn't put him away, but the skull-crushing finale did. And it was a finale for JT Dunn as Kevin Ray picks up the victory here at the Summer of Quack, Ace.
excellent matchup and great victory by Kevin Ray.
And could we see Kevin Ray back sooner than later? Could he be in line again for a VPW championship?
Absolutely.
We might see Kevin Ray back in a Viral Pro Wrestling ring, but as of tonight, he is your winner against JT Dunn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Viral Pro Wrestling returns to the Sweetwater Gym for Trick or Trauma on October 12th. You can get your tickets right now online. Now, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is one of your two main events.
Eli Drake.
Well, here he comes, former Impact Wrestling star Eli Drake is in the house here at Viral Pro Wrestling, Ace.
Can you believe it?
Eli Drake here in the house at Viral Pro Wrestling here in Augusta, Georgia. This is quite a moment here at Viral Pro Wrestling.
Absolutely, this is outstanding that we have Eli Drake here in VPW.
And of course, now a current member of the National Wrestling Alliance, the new NWA. And it looks like he is going to address the VPW audience.
Let me talk to you. I just stood back there, standing behind the curtain, and I got this here. He says, this match is scheduled for one fall. Not time for me to do that, quite now. And all I know is every time I hear that, I get a little bit of a chill down my spine. I get a little bit of excitement because I think, you know what, I'm about to go out there and I'm about to kick some geese in. But at the same time, I get a little bit of disgust. I get a little bit of, if I can be honest, douche chills. And the reason for that is because he says, one fall. And you do that idiotic stuff. So I'm going to put it to you like this. Everybody right now can feel it. You can all feel the Kavorka. Why? Just give you a little tingle in your loins right now, especially you. But I'm going to put it to you like this. They talk.
course, Eli Drake known for being humble, as we know.
Hey, last guy check is past your bedtime. Why don't you get out of here? His mom's probably up somewhere too. I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'd actually, the undeniable Corino is so strong. I'd actually pull it back a little bit tonight, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because as I flew into Augusta, I looked around and I said, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna go ahead and fire up that Tinder tonight. Maybe I'll go ahead and see who these ladies are that are around. But then I took a good look around. And I realized, wait a minute, I'm in Viral Pro Wrestling. And Viral Pro Wrestling tonight, they said, get infected.
Oh,
and instead of putting two and two together, when I look around here, if I touch any of these ladies, I think that's exactly what will happen.
Well, that's not very nice.
But it's not quite inaccurate.
So I'm going to tell you like this. You, Sean Legacy. I wasn't done talking yet, fellas.
To him come alive here at Viral Pro Wrestling in Augusta, Georgia for the hometown boy, Galaxy's only hero, Sean Legacy, is here in his hometown of Augusta, Georgia.
You know, I have to give Legacy a little bit of credit. Most times, 9 times out of 10, whenever a challenge is presented to him, he rises to the occasion. But tonight, he definitely has his hands full with Eli Drake. I'm not sure if he can pull it out.
Well, he's been in the ring with some of the toughest and the baddest over the past year, but this is going to be one of his biggest challenges against Eli Drake, a veteran in this sport, Ace.
Absolutely.
Introducing first to my right, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 234 pounds, Eli Drake! And his opponent, from Augusta, Georgia, weighing 190 pounds, the Galaxy's only hero, Sean
firmly behind Legacy, but we'll see how long that lasts.
Right? Well, it's probably going to last all throughout this matchup because the fans here at Viral Pro Wrestling in Augusta, Georgia love their hometown boy, Sean Legacy, who has had quite a hell of a run here at Viral Pro Wrestling.
Well, Legacy's going to need all the help and support he can get if he expects to go through Eli Drake.
And of course, Eli Drake, now part of the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, and it was announced on their Facebook that they're going to soon be taking their action to television. So you'll have to keep your eye on that one. But Eli Drake representing the NWA here tonight, a former Impact Wrestling heavyweight champion, though, as well, Ace.
That is true, and you know, with all the experience and prestige behind Eli Drake, you got to wonder what exactly are Legacy's chances.
What we'll find out here is a collar and elbow tie up in the center of the ring, though. The ring veteran, Eli Drake, who's definitely going to have the experience advantage over Legacy here. Legacy, though, is going to be a little bit quicker on his feet, as you see right there. You see the athleticism from Legacy. Reverses it, and now has got Eli Drake in a hammerlock. Or an arm wrench, I should say, and now a hammerlock.
And a reverse in the hammerlock by Legacy.
And now, and look out, Eli Drake almost nailed him with that elbow, but Legacy moved out of the way.
It could have been a KO had Legacy not moved.
Eli Drake, one of 3 special guests we've had, well, technically 4 special guests we've had here tonight. Of course, we had the Nature Boy Paul Lee here make an unexpected visit. We've had Leva Bates, and of course, still to come, the Elite himself, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels. But right now, Eli Drake is now trying to shush the crowd. Good luck with that.
We have a very vocal crowd that may or may not know what's best for them, but collar elbow tie up. Eli quickly forcing Legacy into the corner.
Yeah, he's got Legacy in trouble there in the corner. Is it going to be a clean break, though? Looks like it is.
Clean break, but a lot of trash talk here from Eli.
And Eli Drake's not known for trash talking whatsoever, is he? And look at that, Legacy showing him, hey, you're quick, but I'm quicker, man. And right now, Eli Drake kind of, see this to me is good strategy, a slow down the pace. Legacy loves to work at that fast-paced offense, and if you can slow him down, that might throw him off of his game.
Absolutely. And you got to imagine that's exactly what Eli's trying to do here.
It's a shot to the midsection there, and now
wrenching that head in the headlock.
Yeah, it's got a beautiful headlock there in the center of the ring.
It's locked in deep.
But Legacy now trying to whip him off the ropes, and does. But a beautiful shoulder tackle there from Eli Drake. Drake now comes off the ropes. Legacy. Oh, tried to jump up.
Over.
Yeah, tried to jump up and over him, but Drake caught him. But Legacy got out of the way of that. What in the world is this? Beautiful springboard hurricane run off the ropes there from Legacy. And a beautiful drop kick into the corner. Here comes Legacy. Legacy up and over, but Drake catches him. He's got him up on his shoulders, but Legacy got out of it. Sends him off. Oh, draped him over the ropes. Here comes Drake off of the ropes with a big boot. And knocks Legacy straight to the canvas.
Giant boot to the face of Legacy, and that was a brilliant move, because what that does is that grounds Legacy. That slows him down.
And now Eli Drake on the offensive attack has got Legacy right where he wants him. Drives an elbow straight to the back of the head, and now just going to rain down blows, not even trying to go for the cover, Ace.
Boy, those got to feel like clubs hitting Legacy right in the back of the head.
Eli Drake. Let's not forget who he's been in the ring with. You know, he's been in the likes of LAX, Cody Rhodes even, Moose, among others in Impact Wrestling from his time there in Impact. And now has got Galaxy's only hero in trouble in the corner, and now putting the boots to the midsection.
Absolutely.
And of course, Eli Drake, a former tag team champion as well, with the one and only Scott Steiner.
Absolutely. He has quite the wrestling pedigree, and he's going to put all that knowledge, all that experience to work as Legacy tries to fight back.
Yeah, and the scary part is that Legacy's only going to keep growing. No pun intended to Legacy. But here comes Eli Drake, a beautiful jumping neck breaker there on Legacy. He's got the cover. And only got a 2 count, says referee Ray Boring.
Legacy staying alive in this one. What do you think the mind of Legacy is at the events of the unknown? Do you think that he's here enough to battle someone like Eli Drake, or do you think his mind is occupied?
Well, you know, that's a very good point there, Ace. I mean, as you see, a shot there from Eli Drake off of the apron. I was just about to say that, though. You know, Legacy, he came so close to capturing the VPW Championship at our last event, Infection 4, but the way that Darius Lockhart won it is questionable to a lot of folks, but nonetheless, you wonder if that is going through the back of the mind of Legacy, that the unknown, who are in the building and could make their presence known at any minute here.
You know, for your Legacy right now, you need to focus at the current threat at hand. You know, every single bit of energy he devotes towards the unknown is drawing his attention away from Eli Drake, and that's why Eli is currently in control.
But Legacy trying to fight back, showing the heart and determination that made him a challenger for the VPW Championship. But Drake stopped that momentum. And now Drake just choking him there on the ropes.
Utilizing the 5 count to his full advantage.
And watch out. Big leg drop to the back of the head of Legacy. Drake loving his work here at Viral Pro Wrestling.
At this point, he's dismantling Legacy right now.
And this is the in-ring experience that Eli Drake has over Legacy with a beautiful back suplex there.
Textbook perfect.
That's why we call him a ring veteran in this instance, because
and another one.
A beautiful back suplex again. But Eli Drake definitely has the experience advantage over Legacy, Ace.
You gotta remember though that
looks like he's going for another one, a triple. 3 in a row. That's gotta knock the wind out of Legacy.
Absolutely. The back, the neck, the shoulders, and the head of Legacy all whiplashing off the canvas. Eli is definitely picking Legacy apart right now.
Yeah, look at the ring veteran in complete control of this matchup.
It's like a lion circling a gazelle right now.
Just sizing up Legacy right now. Legacy hasn't been able to get anything going against Drake here, who just drives the knee into the back and is now in the center of the ring.
He's going to wear him down at this point.
Eli just cinching it. That move right there on Legacy.
You got to remember how strong Eli is as well. Trying to work his way out of that. I don't know if Legacy can make his way to a vertical base though.
Well, Legacy, he's trying to feed off of his hometown crowd here. Who's now trying to fight back. Here comes Galaxy's only hero. But Eli looks like he's still got a hold of it. Beautiful jawbreaker there from Legacy.
Finally breaking
here he comes. Oh my goodness, got caught by Drake with a power slam. A beautiful power slam there by Drake.
He saw that coming a mile away.
And a jumping elbow drop there. A good looking elbow drop there, but it wasn't enough to put away the Galaxy's only hero.
You got to be wondering, what's Legacy's game plan? What do you do against such a wily vet that's not only bigger than you, but also stronger than you?
It has a lot. Wait a minute. Eli Drake.
I'm going to tell you what. I wasn't done talking yet. I said I wasn't done talking yet.
Oh, well, now adding insult to injury.
Giving words to the fans as he gives the boots to Legacy.
Shut up, that was not talking. Bottom line is, you will talk about any legacy anywhere in the world. The only legacy that matters in this building tonight, or anywhere in the world, is the legacy of Eli Drake. And that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life.
Oh, what a fact of life is that Legacy now is starting to fight back on Drake. He heard enough of the talk from Drake, and Drake stopped him in his tracks. Legacy
on
no.
his feet. Kick to the midsection.
Here comes Legacy. Insecurity. Insecurity that sends Drake to the outside.
Eli Drake firmly had this match in the palm of his hand, but with that little intermission
but
there.
Here comes Galaxy's only hero. Suicide down by Drake. He caught him and sent him back first into the turnbuckle on the outside. What a move there by Eli Drake! Just as it looked like Shaw Legacy was gaining some momentum, he got caught, and Drake just rammed him into the back of that turnbuckle on the outside, and then rams him face first into the steel guardrail.
And just like that, Eli Drake is back in control of this thing.
Say what you want to about Eli Drake. His pedigree speaks for himself in wrestling.
Well, what negative can you say about him? I can't think of anything. Eli Drake, he has the perfect game plan and is being executed.
It is being executed to perfection. You are correct, good sir. And Eli Drake now, he can take all the time he wants to. He's got Legacy in complete trouble here.
He does. I will say this though, if I were him, I would try to go ahead and finish Legacy. Don't give him time to catch his breath.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to give the Galaxy's only hero a time to breathe, which that's exactly what he's doing. Look at him. He's like, just chilling in the corner, Ace.
He wants the challenge. He accepts it.
Eli Drake, so proud of himself, so proud of his work, as the Galaxy's only hero barely made it into the ring before the count of 10.
Legacy can barely stand right now. Is he good to continue?
Well, he's going to. He's never going to give up. We know that. He's got a lot of heart and determination, but right now Drake is just putting the boots to him in the corner there. I don't know how much more of this Legacy can take, Ace.
I don't know how much more of Legacy is left to take.
Right now, Drake sizing up Legacy in the corner now. What's he have in mind here for the Galaxy's only hero? Whips him into the turnbuckle. Legacy moved out of the way, though. Here comes Legacy.
Oh, up and over.
Yeah, but
blocking the punch.
And look at that move from Legacy. Here he goes. Springboard. Drop kick. Beautiful springboard drop kick, and this might be the opening that Legacy needs, Ace.
It just might be if he can find the strength to get back up or get a pinfall.
Well, right now, he's taking so much abuse from Eli Drake in this matchup. He's having a hard time getting back to his feet. Right now, referee Ray Boring up to the count of 4.
Both men trying to get back to a vertical base here.
Yeah, it looks like both of them are having a hard time getting back to their feet, but Legacy gets back to his feet, and now just raining kicks to the chest of Eli Drake, who blocked that one. He blocked him. What's he got in mind here? Oh, Legacy landing on his feet and a super kick to Drake, who goes into the turnbuckle. Legacy, stunner. A beautiful springboard cutter right there.
Could that be
1, 2, no! I thought Legacy almost picked up the biggest win of his career, Ace.
Not quite, not yet. Legacy's gonna have to dig a little bit deeper.
Yeah, and speaking of digging deep, he might be going for it. Is it springboard 450 time? And no! Drake moved out of the way. Legacy tried to get him again, but Drake with a back elbow sends Legacy to the center. Now Drake, what's he got in mind here? Oh my God! A beautiful moonsault, but it missed!
No one home for the moonsault.
And a Legacy!
No one home for the super kick.
Here's a just slammed him down. 1, 2, no! Legacy got the shoulder up.
Somehow, some way, Legacy kicked out of that.
What action we are seeing here in this matchup, Ace.
This has been incredible.
And Eli Drake now wondering, what do I have to do to put away Galaxy's only hero?
Eli Drake, he's been in some tough waters before, but I think that he still has the wherewithal, whereas Legacy may be on Dream Street.
Well, Legacy is having a hard time getting to his feet, and you see Eli Drake up on his. He's sizing up Legacy. Looks like he's going for his finisher right here. He's sizing up Legacy. He's got him.
Oh, no.
Here it comes. Oh, wait a minute.
And a
Legacy reversed it. Oh, almost pinned him with that roll-up. But Drake, a shot to the midsection with the knee.
That big knee taking Legacy off the ground with that one.
And now, Drake who has Legacy. Looks like he's going for a suplex. Oh, no, drapes him over the ropes there. And now, Eli, a big kick straight to the face of Legacy.
How Legacy's still on his feet, I don't know.
Well, he blocked that. Looked like he was going to send him face first in the turnbuckle, but Legacy blocked it. And now Legacy making his way up top. Drake coming in after. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What in the world does he have in mind here? Did you see the leaping ability of Drake?
That was incredible, but Legacy is blocking
Legacy
right now.
is fighting for his life right now. A big headbutt takes over Drake. Drake is in position.
Could it be?
Here it is. Springboard for 50.
Oh, he gets it. Is it enough?
1, 2, yes. We got him.
There is your winner,
The Roaring Road Community Center in Augusta, Georgia has exploded because the Galaxy's only hero, the hometown boy, has just picked up the biggest win of his career here tonight, Ace.
I have to give Legacy credit. That was absolutely incredible. I thought for sure that Eli Drake had this one in the bag, but then out of nowhere, Legacy comes back and pulls up the upset victory.
It's the heart and determination that has made him one of the most popular superstars here in Viral Pro Wrestling, and Eli Drake just found it out firsthand what Viral Pro Wrestling is all about. We thank Eli Drake for being here, but the Galaxy's only hero, Sean Legacy, pulls off the biggest upset of his career.
contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is your main event.
Well, Ace, you talk about a ring general. You talk about the man himself. You talk about an elite athlete. There he is, representing SCU and All Elite Wrestling. The Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, is here in Viral Pro Wrestling. Ace, are we dreaming?
Let me ask you this, Bob. Did you ever think that we would ever see Christopher Daniels in a BPW ring?
No, never. I never thought I would be calling one of his matches, let alone him, be here in Viral Pro Wrestling in Augusta, Georgia at the Warren Road Community Center. But here he is, representing SCU and, of course, AEW.
This is absolutely insane. I still can't believe it.
Well, believe it, because there he is.
Can I punch you to see if I'm dreaming?
All right. Augusta, Georgia.
I'll just take your word for it on this one.
Nah, I got it. That sounds like an Atlanta call. I said Augusta, Georgia. Now, CD doesn't usually roll solo. A lot of times he's with his best friends, Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. If Scorpio was in this ring right now, he would take this microphone and he would say, "This is the worst town I've ever been in."
back, then I would take the microphone and I would say, Scorpio, I look around in this room right now and all I see, top to bottom, side to side, front to back, is some badass wrestling fans.
There you go.
And if you're gonna invite me to your house, what kind of person would I be if I didn't bring a little California love? So with that in mind, I got 3 letters that I love to say, and if you say them with me, it'll make my day. So how about on the count of 3, we get a loud, we get a proud SCU. What do you say? Yeah! 1, 2, 3. SCU ladies.
Well, all elite wrestling meet the elite of viral pro wrestling. And you can't get any more elite than the revolutionary Darius Lockhart, our VPW heavyweight champion, Ace.
Absolutely. And you know, I gotta be completely honest, I never thought that I would see a matchup where I was actually wondering if Darius Lockhart could pull out the victory.
Well, hey, you know what? He's going up against the fallen angel Christopher Daniels. It's kind of hard to bet against Christopher Daniels, especially with the over 20-year experience Daniels brings to the ring.
That is true, but you know, just like Lockhart said earlier tonight, it is time for the old guard to step aside and for the new blood to step up and take the place.
Well, he's got an opportunity here to prove that. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that statement, but
you know, Snowball, I think that right now the situation is Christopher Daniels can either pass the torch to Darius or Darius can just take it.
Well, that remains to be seen. But definitely who's going to help him is James Caleb Kitchens there.
Introducing first, to my left, representing SoCal Uncensored, from beautiful Southern California, weighing 215 pounds, he is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels!
What a moment this is.
And his opponent, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 204 pounds, he is the Viral Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Revolutionary Darius Lockhart!
Oh, wait a minute.
What's this?
Well, that is a very familiar.
Oh, good. I've been meaning to talk to him.
What now, Hancock? You said that. What do you got?
James, I saw your little remark on social media and said you were not going to defend that title because you'd already met your needs for the month.
That's right.
Well, guess what? You are defending that title tonight.
Oh, come on.
So this match is now for the Viral Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, well, there's the law being laid down. We might be partying here tonight, but Joshua Hancock
No, that's
just laid down the law.
That's an abuse of power. He has overstepped his boundaries.
How's that an abuse of power? He's the owner.
You can't just go around and throw your weight like that. That's bullying in the workplace environment.
Well, it was originally scheduled to be a VPW Heavyweight Championship match, and Darius was the one who said he refused to do it.
Well, the champ has already defended his title once this month. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, we can get into that all day long, but the fact is, this main event is now for the VPW Heavyweight Champion, and think about that. The Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels could walk out of here. Wait a minute. Here's the cover.
Just like that.
Goodness, that might have been the quickest victory in Viral Pro Wrestling history had that 3 count gone down. But Darius now on the offensive attack, showing his aggression right off the bat. What's he got in mind here for the Fallen Angel? Beautiful move there from the Revolutionary, who's got the cover.
No, Darius Lockhart is firmly controlling this matchup. How dare you have doubts about our VPW Heavyweight Champion?
I didn't say I have doubts. I just said it would be a historic occasion if Christopher Daniels could win the VPW Championship, and that could do it. That's his move.
My goodness.
That's his move. That was Angel's Wings, and he just hit it on the Viral Pro Wrestling Championship. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's Owen Knight. It's Owen Knight.
Owen Knight's taking the title.
Of course, the unknown. Or just part of the unknown. Oh, come on.
Putting the boots to Christopher Daniels. You can thank Joshua Hancock for this, for making us a title match in the first place.
Wait a minute.
Oh, no.
That's Joey Lynch.
Joey Lynch. What is Joey Lynch doing out here?
Joey Lynch is in the house, and he's had his problems with the unknown as well.
He's got no business out here.
Well, he's coming to the aid of the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Joey Lynch coming out here trying to save Christopher Daniels. He has no business being out here.
Well, someone had to help Daniels from that onslaught.
And the winner. That's not how we're going to end tonight. Darius, you're supposed to be the champion of this place. You got no one out here trying to help you win matches.
Watch your mouth.
That's why you should be champ. And I should. Tonight we're going to have ourselves a little 2-on-2. What do you say, champ?
You can't make the rules.
Well, no, he can't make the rules, but they damn sure can accept it. And here we go! It's a tag match now! This VPW Heavyweight Championship match has now become a tag matchup thanks to Owen Knight and Joey Lynch getting involved. And now, both teams fighting on the outside.
Lynch and Daniels is taking it to him on the outside, to the unknown. Owen Knight.
Oh, a big chop there from Lynch. And Daniels on the champ. Well, the action right now is all over the place, Ace.
Back on the inside the ring now.
Oh, look at this. Lynch and Daniels have got the working team captain in trouble. They're going to whip him off the ropes.
Double back elbows.
Yeah, beautiful double back elbows. And not even a 1 count did Lynch get on Owen Knight. And now Owen Knight, who's already wrestled here tonight, Ace.
Exactly. How is this fair to Owen Knight, who's already worked once tonight?
Well, now, wait a minute. They laid out the challenge now to Owen Knight and Darius. They didn't have to accept it. Lynch now. Big drop kick in the center of the ring.
That was a drop salt, I do believe.
A beautiful drop salt at that. And now, Lynch. And here it comes, the in-ring veteran. The ring general, the Fallen Angel. Here he comes. Atomic drop on Knight. And now, big slam. A scoop slam there by the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, whose resume in wrestling speaks for itself, wouldn't you agree, Ace?
Absolutely.
Beautiful Arabian press moonsault there from the Fallen Angel.
Perfectly executed with the pinfall attempt to follow, and no, just a 2 count.
And you know, he's pretty much one of those that invented that maneuver.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And now he is sizing up the working team captain, who I don't think expected to be in the ring with the Fallen Angel here tonight, but here we are. And right now, the Fallen Angel is taking it to the working team captain, driving the elbows. Signature elbows from Daniels, I should say. And here it comes, but Lockhart on the outside stopped him and then just slapped him for his troubles. But
there he is.
Owen Knight from behind.
Back on the offense. You can never turn your back on the Outbreak champion.
No, you can't. You can never turn your back on the unknown. And Lynch there not doing his partner any favors there as Lockhart has got Daniels on the outside. And then, of course, keep in mind James Caleb Kitchens there in the corner of both men.
But right now, it looks like this match could be going back in control of the unknown.
And Owen Knight now looks like he's going for a pin attempt here. He's almost had him, but Daniels got the shoulder up before the 3 count, and then just a kick back. Yeah, very stiff kick to the back of Daniels, and then just drove the boots right into the face. And now, here's the cover. Only a 2 count still, says referee Chris Wiggins.
Only a 2 count back. Now they're isolating Daniels, dragging him back to their corner.
And now here comes the VPW champ.
And this is not where Daniels wants to be.
No, but it's a situation Daniels has found himself in many times. A tag team veteran,
I give you that. But never while being in the ring with the VPW heavyweight champion and the Outbreak champion. Never in that situation.
Well, this is very true, but the resume speaks for himself. I mean, just list all of the accolades of Christopher Daniels, a former TNA tag team champions.
Let me stop you there, Stovall. It's not about what you've done, it's about what you can do. And right now, Darius Lockhart is showing what he can do.
Well, that's very true. He's showing why he is the VPW champion for a reason. And now with a tag to Owen Knight, still having the Fallen Angel trapped in the corner there, and now just putting the boots to the back. And a big forearm shot there into the back by Owen Knight, who's going for a cover and only gets a 2 count.
The unknown have cut this ring in half, now letting Daniels pass that threshold. Wrenching that side headlock.
In the center of
all the air.
Yeah, in the center of the ring. But like I said, again, a former TNA Tag Team Champions, former X Division Champion, former Ring of Honor Television Champion, and former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions is the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, who has made quite a resume for himself, over 20 years in the business, but just getting wailed away on in the corner by the unknown.
I think that you sometimes forget, Stovall, just how good Darius Lockhart and Owen Knight really are.
I've never said that they are not good. In fact, Owen Knight, I'll say, well, here's the cover. Almost got a 3 count there on Christopher Daniels. Owen Knight is one of the most underrated performers in this business, Ace.
Absolutely.
And the revolutionary Darius Lockhart, well, his resume speaks for himself as well.
But right now, what's speaking louder than any of that is the fact that Daniels is down on the ground while the unknown is still firmly controlled, picking him apart.
And they have been in complete control of this matchup, and a big kick to the midsection. Goes Owen Knight, just spits in the face of Joey Lynch.
I hope Christopher Daniels likes his ribs tender.
Well, good one there, Ace. And now, here comes Lockhart and Owen Knight. Joey Lynch not doing his partner any favors, Ace.
He's trying to get in there and save this tag team match, but like you said, he isn't doing Christopher Daniels any favors right now.
And look at this double suplex.
Big double suplex.
Takes over the Fallen Angel, a beautiful double team maneuver by the look at this.
Oh, come on, referee. Come on, get him out of there.
Wow, what a cocky pin that was by the champ on the Fallen Angel. You're not going to win a matchup like that. But Lynch saw enough of that and broke up the pinfall. But Owen Knight, who is now the legal man once again. If you're keeping track at home, it's Owen Knight and Christopher Daniels, the legal man. As you see the cover here, and Daniels gets the shoulder up.
Daniels is still alive in this matchup.
But barely, I should say, because look at Owen Knight driving that knee right into the back of the Fallen Angel.
He's trying to ram down right now, make it hard for the Fallen Angel to breathe.
But he's getting to his feet. He's feeding off the VPW fans. The Elite One trying to fight back. And look at that.
Elbows to the midsection.
Beautiful elbows to the midsection. And faked out Owen Knight.
Oh, an STO.
STO from the Fallen Angel, one of his signature maneuvers, Ace. And this might be the opening he needs to get the tag to Joey Lynch, who's just itching to get in this matchup. A roll for Darius. Here comes Lynch. Big shot there on Lockhart, and then one for Knight, and then one to Lockhart again.
Taking it to the unknown right now.
Joey Lynch feeling it. Big forearm shot in the turnbuckle, and then one to the champ.
Big knees in the corner, and another one for Darius Lockhart as well.
And here it goes. He's going to whip Lockhart into the... No, look at this. Look at this maneuver by Lynch. Went down and went up with one. Here's the cover. No!
Not quite.
That was a beautiful maneuver there, though, by Joey Lynch. Such an innovative offensive maneuver that goes along with that innovative style of Joey Lynch. What a big uppercut there by the VPW champion.
Huge uppercut. Joey Lynch is going to have to try to find a way to stay alive in this matchup.
Well, here goes Lockhart, whips him off the ropes. What's it going to happen? No, Lynch blocks it. Oh, a big chop there, sends Darius off his feet.
Not enough chop.
Not enough to keep him down, but was effective as hell.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, and a big chop from Lockhart to Lynch. They now whip him off the ropes. Lynch, face first into the canvas. A flapjack. No! Daniels broke it up before the 3 count.
Just barely. Daniels got there just in the nick of time.
And now Owen Knight, the working team captain, wailing away on Daniels, who reverses in on Knight. Tries to go up and over, but Daniels caught him. No! DVD! Death Valley Driver! You're going to have to owe me a soda one of these days, Ace. Huey D. Newton in the corner! Huey D. Newton from the champ. Lynch, though.
Oh, a big kick. Super kick.
He's got Lockhart up on his shoulders. A big knee to the face. A big knee.
GTS.
And here he goes. Knight and Lynch took each other both out with their clotheslines, and now all 4 men are down. All 4 men are down in this matchup as the referee, Chris Wiggins, starts the 10 count.
Everyone is down right now. Everybody has laid everything out on the line.
And the ref now up to 5. Someone's got to get to their feet or this is going to be a draw.
We're at 7.
They're almost to it. Oh, speaking of which, James Kitchens, what is he doing on the ring now?
He hasn't done anything yet, all right. He's just,
well,
what's Joey Lynch doing?
Well, Joey Lynch, but it doesn't matter.
1, 2,
no! They almost stole it. Lynch. Oh, a big shot there. A big forearm shot there. And then Daniels with a forearm shot of his own. And then Owen Knight with a super kick to Daniels. Knight now's got Daniels up, but Daniels blocks it. What's he got in mind here? Oh, kick to the midsection. Angel's wings! Angel's wings again!
Darius Lockhart.
No! Sonata driver! Sonata driver from the champ! But Lynch, he's now got the champ.
Barrage of kicks.
And now Lynch, he's got the champ in trouble.
Is he thinking it?
He's going for it. Moonsault! From the king of the moonsault! 1, 2, got him! He got him! He pinned the champ!
All your winners, the team of Joey Lynch and Christopher Daniels!
Joey Lynch just pinned the VPW champion, Ace!
I could not believe what I just saw.
And I know it's not a non-title matchup, but that's got to put him in serious conversation.
Okay, let's
for
go
a
down
title
now.
shot.
This was a tag team match. There were a lot of moving elements and pieces here.
Yeah, but he pinned the champ. 1, 2, 3. The king of the moonsault hit the moonsault on the VPW champion as he stands tall with SCU, the All Elite Elite Wrestling, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Hey, Augusta, Georgia. I know you're ready to go, man. It's been a long night. Let me just say this. There's nothing I love more than coming to a town that I've never been to before, even if it is the worst town I've ever been in. I love coming to these new towns I've never been to and finding out that it's full of wrestling fans that are passionate about professional wrestling.
You gotta give it to him on that one, Ace.
Absolutely.
I love wrestling tough sons of bitches like Darius, Lockhart, and Owen. And I love finding out that there's talent on the independents like Joey Lynch. Viral Pro Wrestling is alive and it's strong for two reasons. Because of guys like Joey Lynch and because of fans like you.
And we've got some of the best of them, Ace.
This is my first time here, but I'll be back. I promise you. I'll come back. We're going to come to Augusta, Georgia one more time. All over there. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
And we have loved having it. We've loved every minute of it here tonight, Ace. One of the most unique events ever in Viral Pro Wrestling. But the party has to come to an end. We will see you October 12th for Trick or Trauma, the Sweetwater Gymnasium. Thank you, Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, for your services here tonight at BPW. Good night, everybody.
See you next time.